Hey, it's the Bennington Show on the Tuesday?
It is.
Oh, felt like a Thursday. On a Tuesday, I'm Ron Bennington. There's Gail Bennington.
Yo.
I am Ron Bennington. Coming up in just a couple moments, we're going to announce the next Unmasked, and it takes place quickly this Friday. But first, there's a lot of excitement around here. As a matter of fact, Vito emailed me first thing this morning. This is Miley Cyrus Day at the old SiriusXM.
Woo! Woo!
Miley Cyrus Day.
I'm hoping she plays the hits down there.
Well, she is on Hits 1. Chris is best friends with... Is he the main guy on Hits 1?
He's the lead guy, Ryan Sampson.
Ryan Sampson.
Of the morning mashup?
Of the morning mashup.
Is he going to allow you to get your picture taken with Miley?
I asked, he said you should back off of that. Because people don't trust me around the giant stars.
Why?
Who the fuck is he to tell you to back off? Is this going to be a fucking radio war?
No radio war.
Wow. I fucking start the day insulted.
I can't believe.
All we ever are next to those, nice to those fucking people. Did he really say back off?
No, he didn't. I made that up.
Oh, man, don't fucking radio war me like that.
Yeah, come on, dude. You don't want a false flag radio war?
That's fucking dangerous. You know what? That's gaslight. You're with the fucking electric gaslight guys. That's shock jock.
People calling me, I gaslight them. Still not sure what it means.
Well, that's that thing that you belong to, your shock jock show.
Gas Digital Network, the High Society Radio.
Yeah.
And then don't you then gaslight each other, gas digitally?
I'm still not sure what it means.
Gaslighting. When you're trying to make people feel crazy, like when you try to tell people there's a radio war that isn't happening.
When I heard that some from another show said back off, I got fucking,
Yeah.
And because we're always nice with those guys. They're always nice to us. And then you just said, they said, hey, fuck you, fuck sticks.
Now, remember...
It's not like we don't get big fucking stars and share them.
Now, remember you said that Chris, when called out on a lie, immediately will admit it. And
yes,
it
he does. He does.
So this makes me think that every time he says a thing, you have to go, are you lying about that thing? Because you will get the truth.
Yeah. Most of his lies are by omission, and some are just gas digital wars, that he fucking likes to do. Anyway, this was your story, Vito. You're the one who found out first that Miley was coming in. And she's going to do singing some songs, huh?
She's going to be singing some songs. I'm hoping she plays some of the older stuff. I like the new stuff, but...
Well, there's already a set list. Why don't we find out what it is? There's always a set list going around.
Trying to find that set list.
Because if she plays Wrecking Ball, I think we all want to be there for that.
Fuck yeah.
Is that the old ones? Because I was thinking that was a newer hit.
Well, that's what, 3 or 4 years old, right?
Yeah.
Man.
No, wait. I'd rather hear it's my party, but I'll do what I want.
Yeah, that song's the best.
Oh, we can't stop.
Yeah, we can't stop.
Stop.
Yeah, that's the one I want to be there for.
All right, I'm going to find out. I'm going to text some people and see if I can get a set list, see
Please
if she's only playing the new stuff.
Check with Anthony.
He's going to know.
He's
for
a fucking, he's like us having a fucking source close to, what's all the texting going on about?
I'm looking to get that playlist.
Why? When I put Vito on it.
Vito, get that playlist.
He wants to get his gunpoint points back.
There's something going on with him today. I don't fucking know what it is.
That wasn't the only big teen star here today. Oh, a dude from One Direction, Liam, was here.
Liam doesn't matter to me. I'm about Harry Styles.
I'm a Harry girl.
You're a Harry bear. So what's the story? There's a lot of what?
There was a lot of people here for that dude. I came in this morning and there was 40 people downstairs and they had all of the building security waiting for him to get here to take him up in the freight.
Yeah, but when they were here a couple fucking years ago, when they were 1D, we weren't even allowed to go through the fucking lobby. And
you had to go around the side?
And a thing came out that said, this is not bring your daughter to work day. And I'm like,
every day was.
Who would do that? But 2 days before, I offered to fly Sweetie up from Florida. Because back then, she was a 1D fan. Now I don't think she gives a fuck.
You could have just acted like she was a child actress. This is a guest. I'll be interviewing her.
Yeah, but you couldn't get near the lobby. I could have got her here.
Right.
But the lobby was locked off from us, people who work here. They're fucking crazy, these, when you're a Hits 1 star.
Yeah.
And they're always telling us to back off. Well, guess what? When we back off, we jack off. How's that fucking sound?
So decide what's important to you, because we will be jacking
Oh, yeah,
off.
fucking Chris is like North Korea today, trying to start a big fucking North Korea fucking
Are you saying
war.
you have nukes?
I don't have any nukes.
And why are you testing them?
Like, he's trying to stop everything now. He does not go with the bit when he finds out it starts to get heated. What'd you find out? What's the set list?
Anthony does not have any intel on that.
What the fuck? What happened? He's working down there.
I don't know.
You know what? Tell him I'm cock blocking him from doing Sam and Jimmy's show then.
I'm going to text that right to him.
Now I got to figure out how to get Sam's number so I can fucking move through on my threat.
Yellow
I know he
pages?
lives in Connecticut. Yeah, that should be easy enough.
Reach out
Does he
to
live in Connecticut or West?
Westchester.
Yeah, you know what? He got married in Connecticut. That's what I was fucking thinking of. I'll just find out from the marriage place. See where they set the bill.
Maybe ask Liam. I feel like Liam has every answer.
I don't think Liam likes us anymore, though.
What?
Yeah.
That would break my heart if that were true.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No. Why does Liam not like us?
I don't know, but I heard he referred to our show as Spaz and Crab Claws.
What the fuck?
This
I
is
got-
another.
I have-
Look who's on. You got
I
the
have-
set list?
I have 2 of the 3 songs.
Let me see.
All right,
Don't say it out loud, dude, because they want to fucking.
Yeah.
They have their own way of doing it.
Yeah, they don't want us to break the
Look,
story
there's
here.
a certain DJ around here who I remember on when Led Zeppelin got together in Philly for that fucking whatever We Are the World fucking show was.
Mhm.
He said that fucking Zeppelin was doing Stairway right before they went on.
Oh my God, you can't say that. Can I see what they?
You might like that one, but it's a country cover. I mean, she sings it great, but it's not.
Oh yeah, cool.
But I do like the
I would like
name.
to see that.
I like the name of the new hit.
Me too.
I like any song that puts that in the title.
Any classics in there?
No, not
Not
really.
that-
No,
yeah.
no pop classics.
Okay.
Country classic.
Okay.
Let's just say a Dolly Parton country classic.
Oh, nice. Your godmother.
That's your godmother?
Is that true?
You
Yeah.
know everything about everything.
Oh my
Vito.
God, you have all the Miley.
By the
like,
way,
inside.
you've gone from looking like what you wanted to be was Indiana Jones, but you look like a nephew of Mumford and Sons now.
I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like a country rock star. This
You
is
want
cool.
to just be, well, he's not country, but okay.
Folk?
The Sons may be, but he's not.
How is it that Vito's getting more Mumford than Chris? It's just like he's kind of taking that on.
They both go for the same look
Yeah.
all the time.
He goes for my look. That's his problem.
It's just the big guy look.
He can never
Let's
wear a winter
let's
shirt.
be honest about that. It's the big bearded guy look. It's Bluto's look.
I mean, Vito is very Bluto.
Dude, yesterday I get home and the Trump shit just fucking blows up. They said that he was bragging in front of the Russians and gave out fucking secret intel.
Right. And then this morning he said, I did do that. And I have every right to do that.
After yesterday, he sent McMaster out there to fucking say none of it happened. He said,
right.
I want to tell them stuff because I want them to like me.
Because I'm allowed.
This fucking country. I mean, we've gotten so nuts. We're just nuts now. We're just out of our fucking mind.
It's crazy town.
We're like self-cutters.
Uh-huh.
I miss it when we used to cut other nations. We just cut ourselves now.
I feel like we're just trying to get attention.
We've got it. Wherever we go, people are talking about us. Seems like everywhere we go, people want to know who we are and where we come from. That's why we tell them, we're the Eagles, the mighty, mighty Eagles. So stupid when you have the same cheers as the other schools. You know what I mean? It's just fucking dumb. How you bragging about yourself if you're using the same cheer?
No, this actually applies to us.
Chris, since you almost started World War Z out here today with the zombies, I'm going to let you announce the next Unmasked. This is your baby.
The next Unmasked, happening this Friday at 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next guest on Unmasked, hosted by Ron Bennington, is Demetri Martin.
His new film, Dean, comes out June 2nd and stars Demetri Martin.
Dean! Hello, Dean!
stars Kevin Kline, Mary Steenburgen, Gillian Jacobs, and Rory Scovel.
Wow, they're all going to be here?
No, just Demetri Martin will be here on Friday.
Oh, I thought that we were promoting everybody but him.
His new movie. He's coming in to talk about his new movie, Dean. Dean.
That's all he's going to talk about?
Oh, in his career, because he used to be a Daily Show correspondent. He has Comedy Central show, Important Things with Demetri Martin, and he starred in Taking Woodstock. Directed by Yang Lee.
Good report.
Thank you. So that's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios. Go to theinterrobang.com for a chance at free tickets.
Very cool. That's exciting.
Very, very exciting.
The youngsters love the Demetri Martin.
Well, he's in like a world of his own there too, right? He writes it, he directs it,
yeah,
produces it. He plays every role.
Right.
I saw him once and he took requests at the end of his show for jokes. I thought that was pretty cool.
Really? Then you'd love Brian Regan.
Okay, nice.
Why don't you bring that girlfriend of yours to the show?
We're just kind of seeing each other right now. We'll see where it goes.
How did date 2? Any follow up on date 2?
Yes, tonight will be date 3.
Nice.
You going for lip tonight?
Well, actually, we kissed last time, made out a little. It was really awkward because so she went in for we said goodbye. She went in for the hug, and then I went in for the kiss.
Oh,
and then I said, my bad.
Oh,
and she goes, no, I wanted to kiss you. And then I wasn't ready for a kiss, and then she went out for a makeout, and I was just flustered.
Okay, I understand. You know what? For early dating, it's your first time.
Yeah, but...
You got a picture of her?
No, I don't have a picture of her.
Come on, you don't have her Facebook or anything?
No, I try up front. I don't want any social media. I just want to like kind of take it very slow. I don't want them to see what I'm up to. I don't want to see what they're up to.
What are you up to?
There's got to be a picture of her on the internet, is what I'm saying to you. I don't want to know what your personal preferences are. I was hoping that your coworkers could take a gander at her.
Screen cap something for us.
All right, I'll look up her number through like Instagram and see if I can find something.
Yes, do that. Okay, don't fucking act like that makes you some kind of a computer geek.
He's a hacker, Ryan.
You can crack that code?
Yeah.
Is that zero cool in there? Crashed override?
Come on, guys. You know that he's dating now. Let's be supportive.
Why?
She's his acid burn.
Come on. Vito, turn off your fucking headphones. I don't want you to hear these two. I'm glad that you're going for an old-fashioned Amish fucking thing.
I just didn't want... I don't like the fact that if I take a picture and I'm doing something that they'll see what I'm up to, but...
That doesn't mean they can't watch you, you fucking idiot. You're just not finding out what she's up to. Apparently trying to kiss too soon.
No, well, she kissed back. I mean, she said she wanted to kiss, and then she kissed me.
But then she went for a full makeout, and you were fucking flustered.
I was flustered. I wasn't expecting that.
Like a full-on French?
Yeah, full-on French with tongue.
I just a little early.
I just
Did you puke in her mouth? She gets so upset you puked it. You already found her?
You texted it to me?
Bring it in. Oh, you've texted it to Gail.
Yeah.
All right. So we're texting now.
Here we go.
We went from doing nothing for pure Mumford and Sons, 1800, living like the village, to now you're texting shit around.
This is her on the left?
Yeah.
Well, that's clearly her mom. I don't know why he asked that.
Damn, she's adorable.
She's so cute.
And look, she's with her mom. Oh, it looks like it next. And then, look what game they have in front of them. Taboo. Which means that her and her mom had a three-way with this dude.
She's
very
really
pretty. Cute.
Yeah.
Not like that Tinder trash that fucking Chris has been running around with.
Well, there's been some trashy women, sure.
Yeah, that's she sent me that picture from Mother's Day, so she loves her mother too.
Is that her brother with her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Her brother looks like Mike Kaka.
Is her brother Mike Kaka?
No, it's not.
Let me see it again. Let me just check out the brother. I'm going to see if I can't get him in the cupcake game.
You know what you'd be good at? Cupcake.
And that really looks like him, just tall and Greeky. She's adorable.
I can't believe how cute she is.
Yeah.
Like, she's ridiculously cute.
She reminds me of Gertie.
Yeah,
From, what's Gertie's real name?
Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, she does have Drew Barrymore vibes.
You're going to take her out for 51st dates. She's probably got some fucking thing where she can't.
Oh, yeah.
She fucked up her memory.
I hope not.
Why? That was great.
Yeah.
Remember when they wake up in Alaska and she's got her baby with her?
Make sure
It was
you
fucking classic.
make a house full of waffles every morning.
Every day you got to repaint the wall.
Yeah.
Is her brother still Rudy?
Yeah. Her brother's still
First of
Rudy.
all, her brother all but stole that fucking movie, Rudy. I mean, he was unbelievable. He had a lisp and he made his fucking nipples move.
Yeah. He was great.
So this looks like the one, dude.
I'm excited about this.
And you're
Vito.
taking your time.
Yeah, we're going to seafood tonight. So
Where at?
Oh.
Sexy.
this place on the Upper West Side called Crave Fish Bar.
Me and Chris and Gail just happened to show up there.
I don't know why. I just
Jen's got to
the
catch a
place
bus.
is
Or I
Why
didn't
did
invite
you say the name?
Oh, it's on.
he just wiped his fucking brow.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
Take one of your whores.
we were
Oh no, that's right. You never give them food, just alcohol.
we were gonna go on the lobster boat.
Hey, baby. You ready for this Tinder date?
Everything's just drunk and ugly.
It's the finest of Jamesons for you, miss.
Throw us out of where, fucker? Throw us out of where? This shithole? I already feel like I'm fucking thrown out just by being in here. Because it's shit.
Just showing up like Billy Madison drunk. So sorry to interrupt. Proceed.
Your fucking pig, she's doing shots while she's chewing gum. One of those deals.
Look, I have fun, all right?
Do you?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun or a cry for help?
It's fun.
But look at how cute this girl is. I mean,
Yeah.
It's so much fun you can't even get an erection. She's
One
so
time.
fucking hideous.
One time.
You can't get an erection.
No, that's the bourbon.
No. There's
Working
no
my
amount
dick
of
over.
bourbon that can stop a
Bourbon.
real man's dick. A real man could shoot fucking bourbon into his balls and still go in there and fucking pound that pussy.
with a syringe.
Yeah. What else would you do it
Not pouring it down my dick hole.
with? Yeah. How else you
That
gonna
was
get
my
it in there?
assumption.
No, it's impossible.
I
See,
thought
my
dick
urethra-
chugging was a thing.
My urethra can suck in.
This is so gross. And this is why Vito has this lovely girl.
Yeah, I know, Vito. Yours is nice.
Can't wait till you fuck it up.
Feel nice.
I bet he won't.
I hope it goes well. Like, I hope it really does because she's so cute.
Guess what? She's probably going to end up becoming a friend of ours.
Oh my God, I hope so.
Oh, God. And then if you get married and we all go to the wedding together,
That would be nice. I would invite all of you. Maybe Chris.
I don't want to go.
This is so great.
I'd ruin it.
like he did Zito's.
I was the talk of the wedding party.
It's not, but here's the thing, it's a wedding.
And
So
it's-
you should never be the talk.
It should be the bride is the
It's
talk.
literally why they tell women not to wear white dresses.
This only
You
proves-
did that.
Zito hates his wife. And that's why he put Chris in this.
Well, I want to get back at her for something, so I'll definitely have Chris in the wedding party.
We find out that other song yet? Because I'm really hoping it's one of the two that we want to hear.
I think she's. Anthony can't give me any information. So.
Anthony's a fucking...
Yeah, drop Anthony, okay? We need somebody really on inside.
Let's get to Ralph Sampson. Now we're doing peace accords. Wait, is that his name?
Ryan Sampson.
Ralph Sampson was a fucking basketball player.
Get a hold of him, too, while
Yeah.
you're at it.
What's the story with Ralph Sampson, Vito? What's going on?
Come on.
What's he done since retirement?
Get your mind off this girl.
Ralph's been keeping it easy.
You take it easy. You don't keep it easy.
He does.
Demetri Martin Unmasked. That's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios. Go to theinterrobang.com for a chance at free tickets.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be the best one we've ever done.
I'm excited. And a very, last minute, quick, exciting.
Yeah, what's your young lady's first name?
Nicole.
First of all, I love that name. I
Me
always
too.
have. I've always loved the name Nicole. You call her Nicole or Nikki?
You know what? I've never said her name to her yet, so I still got time to decide which one I want to go. I could go Nick. I could go Nicole. I could go Nikki. I could go Nicole.
Can I have a suggestion?
Yeah.
Darling Nikki.
Darling Nikki would be fucking great.
Call her Darling Nikki.
That's weird, but you wanted to call Sweet Boy that, so I was just thinking about him every time.
Just get that out of your mind. Sweet. And think of Sweetbreads instead of Sweet Boy.
Yeah.
You even thinking about calling her Cole?
Yeah,
All right.
why not?
Well, it's not done that way.
It's normally highly unusual.
Yeah.
If Topher Grace could go by Topher, then she could go by Cole.
Well, you just call her baby toes because her toes are so tiny.
Aww.
Are they?
Yeah, even her big toe looks like a baby toe.
Oh, now I don't want to see your toes.
Why?
Why? Little toes?
Why are you negative in this thing,
Yeah,
man?
please.
No, I'm
Keep
very
positive.
I'm very
You and
positive.
fucking Darling Nikki, you're going fucking places, all right?
Come on.
And that's right to the fucking chapel.
It's a little soon to tell that.
Huh?
It's a little soon for chapel talk, but
No, it's not.
she's
Shit, what are you
nice.
going to do? Fuck this up?
No, I don't think I'm going to fuck it up.
Then
but-
you got to fucking fast play this shit, all right? You got to put this shit on speed dial.
Yeah.
You got to fucking do it like she had a brain tumor. That's how you got to fucking, your dating has to go.
I don't think I have that in me.
Yeah, you do, dude. With
Don't-
the right fucking support.
Don't mess this up. Do not mess this up.
You already fucked up the first kiss.
This is the third date, right?
Third date.
You know what the third date means, right? Finger.
Finger and then a follow-up after that.
I got a finger?
How was that fingering? Right to her, thank you for a funky time. Call me up whenever you want to grind.
So just like go for a fingering at the end? Or
Why
during?
at the end? Why not while you're sitting at the table? You're sitting on the same side of the booth.
It's a nice
Yeah.
place though.
You're like, hey, if they only knew what was going on under here. That's what you say to her, even before you start.
And she's like, what do you mean? Oh,
Just say, I understand you like the taboo.
I
do you
don't-
find this taboo?
I'm fucking proud of you, man. You're a real cocksman now. You're fucking Latin lover.
Thank you. I feel like a Latin lover.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun date.
You hit her yet?
No.
Oh my God.
Choke her, grab her shirt?
No. Unless,
How's she going to know who's fucking in charge
I mean,
here?
if we're talking like
boss?
bedroom, yeah. Throw some slaps around, throw some chokes around. I'm not going to do it out in public though.
Did you tell her you love her yet?
No.
Right after he made out with her. I love you. What?
I love you forever. Just fucking say it and get it out of the way so it's never awkward.
Yeah.
You know?
Just say,
Just
I want to
text her
say
right
this
now.
now because I know we're both thinking it.
This advice doesn't feel like the best advice.
Oh my God.
God.
We got to be there for third fucking song.
I want to be there for every song.
You can go down for every song. No, here's what we'll do. I'll send you down for every song. And then when we get to that point, you call and
Okay.
we'll run the break.
When do we find out? But
Send
is
Jen
there
in
like
here.
interviews in between?
Yeah.
See, I don't need to be there for everything.
Yeah, but you can't. Send Jen in here.
Jen?
Jen.
I'm going to go fucking crazy for that
Dude,
fucking
it's going
song.
to be awesome. I'm so excited. Jen, we
Jen,
have
get
great
in here.
news.
First of all, Jen, did you get the video yesterday of Wiki singing with Styx?
No.
That happened in the when they were doing mic checks. Wiki went in,
Oh, very cool.
played the maracas, and sang with Styx.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
so exciting.
I know.
His
So-
favorite of all time.
So today I want to do like because he did that, I got to top him to do
Right.
me and Miley Cyrus. Are you excited about this?
Yes, I am.
You like
excited.
Miley?
Love Miley.
How many pictures did you get of her already?
I haven't yet. I haven't seen her. I walked by a couple times, like a slow walkthrough, but she wasn't here yet.
Have you seen her yet, Chris?
She's Elvis. She's going to come in at the last minute.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. Hey, you're a little jealous over this Vito thing,
Not really. I'm actually happy for him.
but sad for yourself.
No, I'm a good friend. I'm happy that he's happy.
Mm-mm.
He's, in the new relationship phase right now.
Yeah. Did you give her a hickey yet?
Look at how
No,
cute.
not yet.
Look at how
Just
cute
the
she
one
is,
kiss.
Jen.
You got a marker.
Isn't she so cute?
I love her ombre hair too.
I know. Ombre.
Really cute.
What's that mean?
It's on it like float, like from light to dark or dark to
Let me
light.
see it.
Light, yeah. That means she's stylish.
Oh, okay. I just thought she didn't have enough dye.
Just
Are you
like
really
this all-
typing up ombre hair? You can't be.
I just
Dude,
showed
you
it to
just
him.
got to fucking be out of this today.
I don't want you behaving like this in front of Miley.
We're going to do love advice for Vito. Get it out there.
I think that's great.
844 Rock God, 844 Rock God. Vito needs your advice more than anything in the world.
It'd be nice.
Shane, what's up, buddy? What do you got?
Good day, Bennington.
Hey, good
Hey,
day.
Ronnie, how many days before Vito makes you dress up like Hulk Hogan?
Well, you said that was the thing that you were into, right? You jacked the Hulk Hogan porn.
I saw a porn one time where a girl was dressed up like the Hulkster, and I came.
Did you tell her that?
No, that hasn't coming up yet.
That hasn't coming up.
But maybe Valentine's Day if she wants to get some like nice lingerie. We'll pick
That's
out
a
red and
long
yellow.
way away, dude. And we're fast tracking this shit.
By the way,
okay?
that's creepier than just saying I love you. It's just assuming that you guys are going to be together nearly a year from now.
That's disgusting.
One can hope.
What was the longest relationship of your life? The last one?
Yeah, the last one we moved in together.
How long did that last?
A little over 2 years.
Jen, what's the longest of your life?
Like 6 months.
Didn't even go full term. Did not even go full term with it. And we know Chris's. He had, well, you blew it by slow playing it, right? That was your big mistake. She wanted something to turn serious.
We were together for 9 years, almost.
Yes,
9
but
years.
you kept separate apartments.
Yeah.
As adults for 9 years. That
You
means
didn't put a ring on it.
No, God, no.
You didn't put a baby in it.
God, geez, that's even worse. No.
That's what happens to a lady. They come
what
of
do
a
you
certain
think-
age, they want, even if they're a free spirit, sometimes they grow into going, all right, well, where's this moving?
Guess what?
Where's this going?
Yeah, a lot of fucking free spirits also want some of the, the gentle things in life.
Yeah.
I can't provide those. I'm just not a gentle man. I don't want to get married, and I don't want kids. And she knew that going in, and I never changed my tune over
Ooh,
it.
this sounds like,
by the way,
the
listen
douchey
how
guy in a
tough.
movie.
Don't act like I didn't know you all those years and you didn't go, I love her very much.
I did love her very much. I
So
did.
then why
Apparently
wouldn't you put
not.
a ring on it?
Yeah. Well, if you love
Did
her
she want
very
you to put a
much,
ring on it?
you have to fucking say, what can I do to make my loved one happy? Okay?
Yeah.
That's what a gentleman does.
I don't think a ring validates a person's two people's love for each other.
Two purples love for each other.
Well, I don't know how two purples could.
First of all, what would say is, I'm here to give you the things you want. Okay? You want that fucking tiny baby? Daddy's going to take care of it, right?
I'm going to take care of that.
Daddy's going to get you one. Hey, look at that plain finger of yours. You need something sparkly on there, something shiny.
You
Guess
deserve
what?
it,
I'm a
baby.
real daddy. Okay?
And then guess what she say? Thank you, Daddy.
That's what she says. She thanks you in all the nice ways. What do you give her? You give her Gucci handbags, blue diamonds.
Yeah. Jen's like nodding her head. Like, yup, that's what you give her.
Private planes?
A bitch need a handbag.
But you said that you loved her and you lied.
I didn't lie. I did love her.
Then where's all the lovely things? Where's
I-
all the physical things that show your love?
It was emotional love. Emotional love.
It wasn't. You in 9 years, he never made love to her sober. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I implore you, look at this fucking wreck of a man. And then he did the worst thing ever, in my opinion. After he broke up, he stopped drinking.
Yeah, that
As a
to
way
me,
of saying, I could have done it any time over the last 9 years.
that really would bother me. If I had said, please, Chris, you fucking drunk, can you just stop drinking so much? Stop boozing out till 3 a.m. with your friends? And then you say, no, I can't do that. And then the second she walks out the door, you're like, I'm going to get sober, make something of my life.
And look at him. He's done it.
Yeah, you did
He's now
great.
the king of Tinder. Now, here's the other thing. Does it ever bother you that she's with one of your friends now?
I didn't know she was with one of my friends.
You know that she doesn't leave the group.
It's pretty fucked up.
It does bother you then.
Yeah.
How upset would you
Why?
be?
If you don't want her. You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand. I don't want her. I don't care what she does. She's with one of your friends. Now, I want her very much. Why don't you try to fucking win her back? Why don't you take a page out of that big Indiana Jones motherfucker over there and go win her back?
Fuck no. That's done. No chance. No winning back. No desire to win back. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. I don't want to be with her.
So there never was love. Because when there is love, it never really goes away.
Yeah.
It's like, look at the way that Jen still cares about Vito. Wants him to be happy.
They found love in a hopeless place. What about you, Chris?
Chris found fucking love on a two-way street, and then he lost it on a lonely highway. Highway to hell. AC/DC put it best. Hey, Jen, we going to dish today?
Yes, we are.
Well, Chris got the big dish of the day, that Demetri Martin that you fucking...
That is
knocked
a big
in.
dish.
Yeah.
That's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m., SiriusXM Studios. TheInterrabang.com for a chance at free tickets.
headphones, Jen's got the news. Let's dish to the gossip they're saying on the radio.
What if they did this song? Let's Dish. What if Miley does that?
Oh my God, I hope she
I'll go
does.
fucking crazy. I'll start pointing at Jen, and I'll say, she used this as a theme song. I can't believe you're doing this.
So speaking of Miley Cyrus.
Oh, good.
Ooh, a dish about Miley on Miley Day?
Yes, a dish about Miley. She says that her twerking phase, like her crazy, rebellious, I wanted to say it was a teenage rebellion, but it happened in her 20s, which was kind of weird. But it makes sense because she said that it happened because she was working with her dad in all those Disney movies.
Yeah.
So she's
blamed
like
her
her father for it.
Look, she went out of being a true kid star and became like a crazy giant pop star.
Yeah.
I mean she beat the long shot there.
That's it was a very rare thing. And not only kid star, she went kid star, country star, pop star. Like, she did a lot of transitioning.
I didn't even know that about the country star.
Yeah.
When was she a country star? After
That's
Hannah
how she's.
Montana?
Yeah, wasn't she like doing country music? Like
I
when
was
she was.
right now, she kind of has a
Yeah.
country song and has a country vibe to her. Like I saw a picture of her walking around New York, and she has like the Austin look, like the Texas boots and like the hat.
Well, you know, her dad was a country star.
Yeah, so Hannah Montana was supposed to be like a country music pop star, wasn't she?
Well, no, like she was just like a big pop star, but before she was Hannah Montana, she did have like country stuff, and then she got into Hannah Montana.
Yeah, but like you remember these days when she's like, always wanna be another mountain. Only wanna make it move. Remember she used to like really like put that country voice on?
And then she covered Dolly Parton's Jolene.
Yeah.
She was a big deal in the
I'm
country
trying
world.
to think like when did she make more money, being a country star or like the pop? Because I followed her when she was the pop Miley Cyrus.
Oh, I can't imagine she made more money than when she was the pop star.
Yeah, I think pop Miley's gotta be the biggest Miley.
Yeah, it's got to be the biggest Miley of all.
Like Wrecking Ball Miley's got to be.
I came in on a wrecking ball.
I love her boyfriend now. She's engaged to
Chris, you hear that?
Ring a ding ding.
He knows.
He's really cute. One of the Hemsworth brothers.
Which?
Really?
Yes.
Which Hemsworth?
Thor?
No,
Not
Liam.
What's Liam done?
He has done, I believe, Independence Day.
I didn't see
It
that.
didn't. Yeah,
No.
it didn't really have a good following.
Hunger
he was also
Games.
in Hunger Games.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait,
he
so
plays...
he was the other Hunger Games? He was the
Gail.
one that wasn't
yeah.
Not
sweet
Peter.
boy?
Yeah.
He was a sweet boy.
Yeah.
Gail.
I never saw the last Hunger Game. I think I saw, 2.5 Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Last Hunger Games is crazy. No
Yeah.
spoilers, but you're just like, what did I do?
It got
Why
better and
did you-
better.
It was.
You liked it more
Oh,
and more?
I thought it was
Loved
like
it, yeah.
bananas. Like toward the end, I was going, "That's how we are ending this." It's really crazy.
Did they ever get to eat? I mean, to me, it
Yeah.
should end with them eating fucking a bunch of great food.
It ends with them just like dropping sandwiches from plates.
Hunger no more, right? These Hunger Games sure paid off. Delish.
So, the other big gossip story is with Conan O'Brien. He is going to trial over allegations of stealing Twitter jokes.
First of all,
Interesting.
I've never heard of any kind of thing ever going to court. Like, you hear
Yeah.
that with the music business, but you never hear it in the gag game, as I like to call it. Now, somebody writes something on Twitter, right?
Yes. It was actually, I think it was somebody that worked with him, one of his writers.
Oh, yeah.
He has like a Twitter, like a blog.
Yeah.
And I guess he would put jokes up there. And he has a blog, and then he kind of like used those same jokes that I used on Twitter for the show.
Now,
Like in the monologue,
Yeah.
like those.
look, when I first came to New York, our jokes were showing up different places on TV, and I literally went, I can't be. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine that you would make it to one of these late night shows. And because I used to just open the show with me and the listeners doing as many jokes as we possibly could, doing like headlines and shit like that, try to pick the post headlines. And then those jokes would show up places. Some of them were ours and some of them were our
Right.
listeners.
So at first,
but I
were
never
you,
thought there's a lawsuit.
were you thinking parallel thinking at first? Like it was
Obviously,
right.
like if you're going to do a Trump joke, right? Trump yesterday, blah, blah, out of the news. I can imagine it could show up everywhere.
Yes, and
But
Twitter's kind of shown that because you can, when you're like live following something breaking news, and you'll see a bunch of people making a similar or even the same joke within
Absolutely.
an hour.
But let's play this game. Let's suppose Chris Stanley, you tweet something out, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How much money are you going to make off that tweet?
Nothing. I'm gonna make no money off.
Okay, so that thing is not even made for profit, right? So what do you sue the guy for?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what did he take from you?
Good point, because that was not.
I need a
something-
legal mind.
But if he wanted like the jokes, I feel like he maybe should have DM'd the guy and asked, "Hey, come on my team."
Look,
or-
I get all that stuff
Yeah.
1,000,000%. I get all that stuff 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
But what did it cost you in terms of what is the... If I'm on the jury, what would I give Jen from a joke that Chris stole from her?
via Twitter that she was
Yeah.
putting out there for
Right.
free.
Now, let's suppose Chris stole that joke from Rory Scovel. Rory Scovel gets paid for his jokes.
Right.
There would seem to be some worth involved with that. I need a legal mind to get to the bottom of that. A
Yeah.
legal mind.
I guess the only way is to say it would be to say you should have come to me for compensation. But the thing is, you're using a medium that you're putting it out there
For free.
And
You're
shake
giving
it-
it away for free.
You're shaking that ass for free.
Yeah. Now, it becomes like, you know how they say, like, if you leave the house, there can be a picture of you? You know what I mean? Like, if I take a picture and you end up in Rolling Stone, I don't owe you any money for it. Maybe this is along the same lines, maybe it's not. But it's a very interesting
Yeah.
proposition.
yeah.
And again, those kind of current event jokes are very tough to prove that two people couldn't come up with it. Because remember, the entire idea of a joke is that it's easily accessible. If you write a joke that the audience goes, I don't quite know it, I don't have your insight
Right.
to these thoughts, it's not really a joke then.
Right.
Or it's a failed joke. The joke has to be everybody who hears it gets it and understands it. This is going to be fascinating. And why is, I mean, Conan didn't even, he said the joke,
Yeah, he said the jokes.
but he is dependent
on his
on
people.
his
Yeah.
gag team. His, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ha-ha room has to bring that in.
In fact, I'm interested why it doesn't come up more often that you see the same late night joke in the monologues.
You do.
You
I mean,
have seen.
it happens, particularly when it's, you know, we're 2 months into the Trump stuff.
Right.
There's plenty of stuff that's very. I mean, I remember when the bit was Al Gore invented the internet. You would see that every night on every show, hear it on every radio show. It was just one of those things that people said over and over and over again, you know?
And like with Trump, you've got to be cautious about, like at this point, considering this began before he was even elected, like if you're going to do a Trump is orange joke, if you're going to do Trump's hair joke, you know what I mean? Like that's a well. That's
But
been,
what
like,
about this?
tapped.
And I get that. But I would imagine this person could go, here's 6 different occasions that my exact joke showed up on Conan. You know what I mean? And the only one who knows would be my followers. And this writer happens to be one of my followers. I think at a certain point we could prove that this writer got lazy.
Right.
And was just, you know, using, well, he became a thief, a joke thief. And you are correct. If somebody would have said, hey, we're going to throw you $25-50 on this joke, you're a gag writer for Conan now.
Yeah.
I'm sure the guy would have been fucking happy to put gag writer for Conan
Right.
under his
Then you're
Twitter.
sending him shit
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Because Billy Staples, this was used to fax stuff to Jay Leno every day. He also used to pitch me the same jokes, right? Mm-hmm. Because he was my producer. So he'd always say, what about this? What about this? And then every once in a while, he'd get $25 from Jay Leno's people.
That's cool. I didn't even know like that was that common. That, like how do you make that connection?
He probably called the Tonight Show and said, I'd like to start faxing jokes. I mean, it doesn't cost anybody anything. And then only if they must have just looked at the paper or had some lower person look at the paper and then say, Jay, here's one. And Jay would go, yeah, that looks pretty good with that tonight. You know, right after the joke I'm going to do. So this will be kind of, I don't know what the hell you would get for that. I can't imagine they get more than a couple $100.
I think you might get. I mean, there's a couple jokes used. Like, it wasn't like one time the writer took a joke. It was like a numerous number of times. I think that's why the guy finally was like, okay, we have to go to trial because you took like half of my. You know,
but you weren't doing anything with it. You were throwing it out the window. You know what I say? Like, it's not like he said, these are my jokes and these are for sale, and then you didn't get paid for it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that it's like you're putting it out on a medium that clearly anyone can see it, and you're just asking for someone to take it at that point.
I don't know if you're asking for it, but you're saying there's no value to this joke. I'm not doing this in a professional thing. This doesn't cost any money.
Or he might have shopped it around, the jokes, and maybe nobody took it, and then he saw that they were stealing it.
Then don't tweet it. If you're shopping it around, don't tweet it.
That's true.
Let's dish.
So the next dish story is the star of Stranger Things is dating a cougar. Or got hit on by a cougar.
Whoa. All right. Who's the star?
It is Charlie Heaton.
No, I don't know which one he is.
Which one is Charlie Heaton?
The older brother.
Oh, okay.
That's Patricia Heaton.
And
let's take a look.
Oh yeah, so he's cute. He was like the almost love interest.
Is he the one doing commercials now?
No,
that's the other kid. That's
the one with the big hair.
That's the guy who got the girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was the poor kid.
And
all
then
right, gotcha.
The cougar is Anna Friel.
I don't know her.
She's an actress, right?
Yes, she was in a Netflix show, Marcella.
By the way, why are older women called cougars? Why? Why did that come out?
No, I really don't know, but it's I don't know. I guess like female predator type.
This doesn't make sense.
Big.
I mean, does anybody like it? Does everyone say, "Man, my girlfriends are cougars"?
I mean, I guess Cougar Town does.
No idea.
That looks like an old picture of her.
Yeah, I mean, she looks very young.
Yeah. I mean, she's 17 years older than him.
And she's still alive?
And the crazy part is they were like in public at a TV, like a after party.
Yeah.
And she was like all over him in public.
Wait, hold on. I watch TV. There's after parties? I should be there every night.
The BAFTA Awards.
Yeah, okay.
I have my own TV after party. I just fall asleep on the couch.
With cough medicine laying on your chest. Did everybody watch Better Call Saul?
Shit. I didn't watch it this week.
All right, spoiler alert, because I'm going to fucking tell. Because fucking
Chris doesn't care.
Spoiler alert, but I'm saying for the listeners.
Okay.
I'm going to give you another 10 seconds before I tell the Better Call Saul spoiler. 5 seconds to spoiler. He announced his name as Saul Goodman last night.
Oh, shit.
And then he says, as in Saul Goodman.
He does say Saul Goodman?
Oh, man. I have to watch this fucking episode.
And I'm watching in my building. I just hear a scream go on down my building and rolling all the way down the block. Now, who first told us that was as in Saul Goodman? That was a internet thing?
Well, I know someone called in the show.
Yeah.
We had a caller.
Someone called in, but then I read that he had referenced it in the first season where he was saying Saul Goodman. Where he was just saying Saul Goodman.
He's like feeling it out as a catchphrase.
Like back in like a flashback to when he was in Chicago, like when he was just running scams.
Oh, so at nowhere he just says Saul Goodman.
Yeah, he's like talking to like his buddy who died in the first
and
season.
And he says Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman. Yeah.
Okay. Because that got by me then.
Right.
That's one that hit the net right behind me. So that's we're finally at that place.
You're at that point. Origin explained.
Yeah. Even though, well, then there'll be 2 more spoilers I have, so I won't use those. But for the sense of the show, I want you to know, it all fucking, it's all going down. Vito, you don't watch Better Call Saul, do you?
No, I saw season 1 and I loved it, and for some reason I just never kept watching.
What season are we in now? 2? 3? Oh. Well, why don't you do what I do and just fucking watch them all?
Binge.
I've been meaning to.
I got Amazon. I can do it anytime I want.
Yeah, that's right. All set up.
Which, by the way, you were zero help with. But
No, I'm the only one who was able to figure it out because I pulled up the video.
And that still didn't get to it.
100%. That's how it got done.
You're really going to take credit for this?
100%. I am the one who figured it out.
Gail, her guy, and my son all acted like, I don't know, like I'm fucking Kevin Kline in the movie Dean. I don't know what's going on technically. But then they sat around for 40 fucking minutes.
It was less than 10 minutes, and I'm the one who pulled up the video and said, here's how it's done.
You're saying it was 10 minutes, but it was uncomfortable because I was screaming at you guys all the time. I thought I was the fucking asshole. I thought I was the fucking dope. And then Chris gives me this move. So now, see, there's 2 ways to see fucking movies. You go to the screener, or they send you a screener. I'm going to say in the old days, but it was like 3 years ago, they would send you a disc.
Mm-hmm.
And they would like, don't give the fucking disc to anybody. And then they would put up like even your name sometimes in the, like you'd be watching the movie and you see a water thing of your own name. Like, we will fucking know if this ends up online because your name is written across it. And it happened to somebody I know from another radio show.
Really?
Yeah.
I like when I get one and it says Chris Stanley, and I want to be like, you think that will stop me? I'll think that, dude.
No.
You have every right to. But now it's just
Fuck you, Chris Stanley.
straight watch it on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Which, is annoying. And then, so I go to put it on last night at 9 o'clock, and it's buffering like it's 1997 because I figure every fucking critic in the country got sent it at the same time. I'm just like, Chris, I get 2 on this in the same fucking week. And then I don't hear back from him. And then I get the normal thing. Oh, shit. Sorry, boss. I passed the fuck out. Every time. He acts like he fainted when he went, because he takes naps every day. Yeah. But he acts like he just fainted somewhere and laid on the floor.
Just came to
You never consciously lay your head down? You're just in a standing position. You drop to the ground. Oh, sorry, boss.
And then he is.
My body forced me to sleep again.
When I tell him what happened, he is immediately furious and referring to that person as a C word. And I'm like, Chris, stop it. And he's basically doing the kick me in the ass. I want you to kick me in the ass. I'm going like this. I'm not going to kick you in the ass. You're a very good producer. You're a very bad lover.
We all know that.
Sometimes I'm a bad lover.
You had a whiskey dick, dude.
One time whiskey dick.
Okay. And if one time you put balls in your mouth, could we fucking... Will we think that was a one-time only thing?
Yeah.
But you did it.
Or I didn't do it, actually.
Yes, you did. In this case, you did. So, are we done with this? You got any more?
No, I have a couple more.
Wow, I'm very, very excited. We're last dishing. By the way, we're 6 minutes away from Miley starting, but maybe an hour away from the song I really want to hear.
Probably, yeah. That's gonna close.
Do you have anybody down there now?
I think Anthony is down there, so.
Well, why don't he let us know when she comes out, when she starts to sing the first song? That kind of shit, Vito. Don't make me... You know what I mean? I want a fucking Pinocchio where you turn into a real boy. Start having your own fucking thoughts.
I'll give you guys updates on every single Miley.
That's too much. I just want the fucking important ones.
Well, I mean, like the important updates. Like, I'll tell you when she comes out. I'll tell you when she starts singing. I'll tell you when her...
He's driving me nuts. You're guessing what I want because you don't know what a human does. Let's dish.
I'll tell you when she comes out. I'll tell you when she sings the first song. I'll tell you when she's talking some more. I'll tell you about the second song. Then I'll talk when she's talking.
She fucking puts gum in her mouth. I'm going to tell you the flavor immediately. That's how close I'm going to be. Right on that breath.
She's not going to take a piss break without you knowing, right, B?
That I don't want. That's too much.
She's running late.
She's running late?
Yeah.
You mean she might be pregnant?
Oh, no.
Let's dish.
Hemsworth's going to be a dad. Unmasked with Demetri Martin. That's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios. Go to theinterrobang.com for a chance at free tickets.
That's going to be a blast. Looking forward
Let's
to it.
dish.
So we all know that J-Lo and A-Rod are like the new hot couple.
Well, everybody was so furious with them the other night. Is that what you're getting to?
Yep. So Derek Jeter, he just retired his number 2.
Derek Jeter Day.
I retired my number 2 this morning.
That's disgusting. This is a disgusting fucking segment.
And that's an ironic number to have.
Yeah.
And so A-Rod ended up going out with J-Lo for a dinner.
Well, here's what he said. I would love to be there, but it's Mother's Day, right? And then they see him going out to some Dominican place. I don't know where. I made that up. To have dinner.
Yeah, they were in Miami. He was in Miami.
Well, no, he came to New York. He flew from fucking Miami. He said he spent the morning with his mom. Then he flies up, private, fucking hang with J-Lo. I don't know. They were getting hot dogs outside of fucking Yankee Stadium. Said, I can't go in there. And the funny thing is, a lot of fans are mad. You know who's not mad? Jeter. Jeter's like, me and this guy don't even like each other. Why would I want him there? You know what I mean?
It was perfect for him.
This would be like Chris not showing up to a wedding where he isn't really invited to.
How could they?
Right. I mean, you don't get mad if somebody doesn't invite you to something that you're not friends with. I can see if he's like, man, me and that fucking guy hung out every day for 10 years. But they didn't like each other when they played together. I imagine just, worked together. They didn't fucking fight, but they were just not, they weren't fucking bros. They didn't bro down.
Yeah, but I feel like he still should have showed up for a few minutes and then went off with Jay. Just showed face.
Can I tell you something? If he did that, the fans would be saying, you believe that cocksucker shows up for 10 minutes? Or you believe he brings that fucking bitch with him? They don't like A-Rod.
No, he's just hated.
They don't like him. They're not going to retire his fucking number ever, and you could make the fucking case that he was a better all-around ball player than Jeter. He wasn't as well liked, period.
He was hated from day one to the day he left.
Yeah.
Everyone hated A-Rod.
Hated him. So he doesn't know Jeter. He doesn't know. No one cares. It's better without him.
It's all good, man.
It's all good, man. Wait, what if we called the character Saul Goodman?
So, one of the stars of The Big Bang Theory, Jim Parsons, just got married to his longtime lover, Todd Spiewak.
Oh.
Wait, what's his name?
Todd Spiewak.
Todd Spiewak. He was dating my sister, that motherfucker. Jim Parsons. It's Jim Parsons' world. It's his autistic world. There's no stopping him now.
Yeah.
So
He was
we're
in New York.
This gay marriage thing. We're still doing it. Okay,
We're still into it.
that's good.
I'm really happy people are getting married, too.
Tell that to fucking Chris Stanley.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me, he never put a ring on it.
There's no need to get married.
Hey, John wants to explain the intellectual property of the jokes. So he couldn't believe that fucking Chris Stanley couldn't explain it, despite being a college graduate from Hunter College. John, so how's that work?
Well, you got to think of the jokes as property.
Okay.
That guy comes up with the joke.
Yeah.
Under the law, once he fixes it by tweeting it out, it's his. He can't do anything with it, whatever. What he's saying is someone else then took that and made money with it. So he's going after Conan for the money Conan made. Conan can't just take somebody else's property. Anyways, that would be, I believe, the theory. Not what he made off and lost, but what someone else did with his stuff.
Okay, so this is interesting.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing, of course, it isn't Conan, probably didn't follow his Twitter, but someone that Conan pays, right?
Probably. And what Conan's defense will be, as you've been saying, is he came up with it independent of that.
Yeah.
If it was an invention, first one that comes up with it, no one else can do it again. for a creation like that, the example I got in law school was if two people wrote Gone with the Wind and never met each other, they could both sell it.
Right. But see, here's what happens, I think, with these writers. They're very desperate because they're always close to, we're not renewing your deal, particularly late night guys. So they're scraping around, they're looking at comics and, who knows what the fuck these idiots are doing. They got tons of pressure on them. But there was no way for Conan to know that this guy did that. So the thing would be, would the price of the tweet only get what he normally pays a writer?
Right.
Or would it go back to what John actually said and said it's worth to Conan, which is a lot more than it would be worth to the writer?
Sure.
That's
kind of interesting. And it took the idea of, like, we were saying the opposite. You're putting it out on Twitter. It's a public place. He's almost saying that's you in an official forum saying this is my joke. And now it's dated and you know that I came up with it.
Yeah.
Right. Just like I could paint a painting and show it in an art museum for free if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But if somebody else opened a gallery and took my painting and started charging admission, I'd have the right to that admission.
Mm-hmm.
What normally happens, and this is in comedy, is the old joke used to be whoever gets at the TV first owns it, right? That was the old fucking gag. There were certain guys that would also do material in the sticks. They're like, hey, I was fucking bombing, in fucking Idaho. And so I did some guy's material from L.A.
Interesting,
to save myself from drowning, but I'm not doing it back in L.A. I'm not doing it where it matters. I did it at a Ramada Inn at a fucking,
Right.
So those things always get around. There's also the thing of parallel writing where people come up with the same premise. One person has found a funnier way to do it, and they're the person that normally kind of wins that wrestling match.
Right. So that tends to be like somebody has a very similar idea, but not like word for word the joke.
Right. And you can't be like, dude, I do the Taco Bell stuff.
Right. You
like
can't.
The other night with Ari, I said like this, do me a favor. Don't mention anything about Southeast Asia. That's my fucking scene. You know what I mean? Because, he's written this amazing new stuff on Southeast Asia.
Right.
But he's made it unique to, this is the thing that you do. You make it unique to yourself. Like, here's a story that's happened to me, peppered with some jokes.
Right. So this way, clearly, but you were kind of the first on the Southeast Asia
Well,
jokes.
I was the first person that when I was doing jokes, my thing was Cambodian joke, like, hey, what you doing, Cambodia?
Good.
But a lot of people do that. But I came up with the idea of pulling the eyes back as if I was born that way.
You?
Hey, what you doing in Cambodia? You don't belong here. And now I found out from several people that is not politically correct today.
Right. But it is your original idea.
I used the same name that somebody else used, though, for that character.
What's that?
Ping. That was from The Office, where he used to use the name Ping.
Oh, Ping's coming out.
The American Office, not the British Office, the far superior British Office. By the way, I'm going to go back over this. Your mom was amazed that Jen is almost a three-way pie.
Yeah,
and,
very close to.
And your mom had this line. She is the future race. This is where she's the first of what the entire world is going to look like. A mixture of Asia, North America, which is European, and African.
She is the new master race.
Yes. The new master race. What's your updates, Vito?
It's going to be a while. There's still a sound check to go, and she's still not here.
Holy fuck.
Oh, boy. I hope I have that room booked.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All of a sudden, someone's in there from the Catholic channel.
We had this fair and square.
The Old Testament, does it hold up, or is the New Testament so much better? Joey had a question for us. Joey, once, twice? Yeah.
Hey, Ron. What's going on?
Hey.
Another great episode last night. It's fall, and no spoilers, I promise. But it's fascinating. It's basically 2 TV shows in one. And I don't know if this is a good Bennington drama or
the
what,
Mike side and the Saul side, right?
Yeah, which side? I go back and forth. Which side? I love both sides. It's unbelievable.
It is very interesting because it's a prequel to 2 different characters, and actually more. You got the Chicken Man and all those. These aren't spoilers. This has been laid out for a couple of weeks. But what Joey was saying is, which side do you? I get so mad at Chuck McGill that I honestly want him dead. I want Saul to kill him. I'm not making this up. I actually realized there's something really wrong with me last night. That it looked
that
like,
would give you pleasure to see this.
Yes, because I saw, Chuck get humiliated last week. You just see him kind of working his way back a little bit this week.
Fuck.
And I was fucking furious. I was like, how the fuck? I just wanted him killed and chopped into fucking pieces. And then something embarrassing happened with each one of those pieces. Ate by spider monkeys. One piece is eaten by a spider monkey. The other, the other one is being like a fucking caterpillar builds a nest in that piece. One is fucked by a garden slug, and so on and so on. She hasn't shown, huh? You know why she hasn't shown?
I just know she's running late.
No, you know why?
Oh, why?
She's a giant fucking star, and this is her world. All right,
That's what you can do that shit.
Yeah.
When you're Miley.
You know what? You got to wait sometimes 7, 8 hours for Axl Rose to come out of his dressing room. But when he does, welcome to the jungle, motherfucker. Well, by the way, here's Axl Rose. Fucking Chris and Dave always called the #1 rock star of all time. The man who fucking turned it all around. He was singing with Billy Joel in fucking Dodger Stadium the other day.
Really?
It's 9:00 on a Saturday. Get down. Very odd, right? It's very odd.
Yeah, that's a strange duet.
At a certain point, you just say to yourself, my peers are other celebrities. You know what I mean? They're not people that do the same of when 2 giant celebrities see each other on the they just raise their champagne glasses. Well, it's good to be a part of the 1% of the 1%, isn't it, my friend?
I recognize you. Your fame, your wealth.
Congratulations on your latest film, Margin Call. You really cut the margin on that. I know they had sold over 400 million units. The largest being Wrecking Ball. You know what I mean? You're just celebrities together. And now we elected a celebrity, Donald Trump, brand manager, a man who talked about expanding your brand all the time.
Yes, he is our president. And it makes a lot of sense, actually. I don't know why anybody bet against it.
Putin came out on Trump's side saying the intel report is nonsense. He would never tell us any great stuff.
But Trump said he did today, didn't he?
Don't listen to him.
What's happening? I'm so confused. What, you think this wrong?
Tell him to call me. Call me. You're getting sleepy. What was the last part of the dish? I forgot already.
It was The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah.
Gay wedding.
To Mr. Jim Parsons and his husband.
Yep.
Husband/partner.
Yes.
Well, good for them.
I'm happy for them. Chris also wasn't invited to that.
God damn it.
And you said that he got married here in the city?
Yes.
Well, Jim Parsons is also a big Broadway star, unlike a lot of TV stars. He comes into Broadway, sells out, and gets great.
He's a singer?
No.
Or just like Broadway actor.
You know what?
Actor.
I'm going to tell you the truth. Since I don't go to a lot of Broadway, although I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Who should I go see? Bette Midler or somebody?
Yeah, I really want to.
Oh, golly!
I really want to see that.
I think the first chance you get for any decent seats is September. Now that's how far ahead it's selling. I like to go with Vito and his bread. Oh, you got an update?
So she is in the fishbowl. She's supposed to start at 1:15.
Supposed to start. She going to start with a song or?
What am I?
I don't have that info. I only have the promo side info.
I'm very upset with that. Then very upset with your lack of info.
I'll
I have some other. Jim Parsons actually hosts a show at SiriusXM.
I know. I didn't. What show?
He hosts a show out from L.A. on Radio Andy.
What's it about?
I think it's just a hour show or something like that.
Does he call it the Jim Parsons Project? And he fucking starts with Alan Parsons Project songs?
I don't think so, but I'll reach out to his producer and tell him that they should change everything up.
Reach out to his producer and just write to him, reach out and touch faith. I wonder why Chris didn't go try to grab Eye in the Sky or something. But, all the stuff that he's typing up, like hair color.
he still has his own pretty pics. Me and Jen are laughing at you, Chris.
Understandable.
It's 7 p.m. Time for the Jim Parsons Project. From Los Angeles, California, home of Big Bang Theory. It's time for Jim Parsons. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations to Jim Parsons. I heard him in here saying how much he liked radio one day.
Oh, really? He's just a radio fan in general? Like talk radio fan?
Fanatic.
Wow, that's
No, I
cool.
think he likes doing it. I think he
that's
likes
cool.
doing radio. The Radio Andy has really turned things around, too. It used to be, what did we used to call that channel?
OutQ.
And I would always say this, out with the Q, out with the listeners. But with Radio Andy, no. He's booked Jim Parsons already. Congratulations on that.
Some of the show is great.
Before Alan Parsons engineered one of the most famous albums of all time. Who knows the answer to it? He was the engineer on it.
Is it like a pop album?
No. Anybody who thinks so is incredibly weird. It was popular, though. One of the best-selling albums ever.
Thriller?
Come on,
That's
dude.
I just stated it was a pop album.
Vito?
So we're talking rock then.
Are you guessing or asking questions?
I'm
just going to say.
Let it be.
Done in the same studio as Let It Be, as a matter of fact. That's how close you got. Anybody know?
No, I'm not
The
sure.
Abbey Road Studios, early 70s. Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh,
Dark Side of the Moon.
wow.
And that's one of the greatest sounding fucking albums, in my opinion.
That's very impressive.
In my opinion, carries a lot of water in this fucking
Oh, it
town.
does. Oh, believe me, it does.
I mean, my
if this
opinion,
gets back to him,
my opinion
he's gonna be thrilled.
carries so much water, it should just be called a bucket every time that you hear it. Don't stop. I saw this come up the other day that, how we've all said the greatest quarterback of all time is now Tom Brady, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They've now even changed that to you got caught picking.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Here's what's happened. He was picking,
No.
and then he looked at me, and I see the shock in his face, and he pulls it down.
Please, I'm gonna be
There was a very funny moment we had.
There's nothing worse. There's
Mention that.
There's nothing worse to me. Oh God.
Hold on, Steve wants to correct me. Is he here to correct me? Steve, what's the correction?
Well, I was talking to your producer a second ago, but he engineered Dark Side of the Moon.
That's
don't
what
know
I
if I'm
said.
correcting you.
Yeah,
Yes, I didn't hear that. I was on with your producer at the point.
Oh, okay.
But I also called earlier just to real quick touch base on topics, and they always talk about Bill Leary took Bill Hicks's shtick. But real quick, I don't know if you know the Artie Lang Foghorn Leghorn bit about the baseball. I swear I thought it at the same time or a few years before, but some of the stuff lately, it's really hard to say. I mean, they have their writers pick stuff and produce it for their sketch, and the talent is just like, okay, my writer did this. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, but, and I would agree, but then you are responsible. In the same way, like if you're building a building, right? and guys are working for you and they steal materials or they don't do the things that they promised to do. You can turn around and sue them, but you're the person responsible because it's your project.
Right, exactly.
It's your Alan Parsons project. And I really do miss when people would call their band a project. I just always found that to be hilarious.
I kind of think of this as the Bennington Project.
It really is the Bennington Project. You know they have more than one fucking song. So anyway, the Bulls used to use them, right? And this got me thinking about this. Go ahead, use the Bulls theme. So they're now saying they believe that Michael Jordan has been replaced as the greatest athlete, the greatest American athlete of all time, which I don't even know if I gave him that.
You didn't even then?
No, I really thought it. Oh, until I hear this and I think of those Chicago Bulls.
So exciting.
Who would you give it to, Chris?
Greatest American athlete?
Yeah.
Jim Thorpe. I mean, all time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Thorpe, there weren't really even pros, though. And I like the way you go back to the same thing no matter what. Yeah.
I would say Ali.
Muhammad Ali. That's a tough one to beat. Jen, who do you have?
Muhammad Ali or Michael Jordan.
Yeah. You got to pick, though. That's the whole point of this. I don't even know if you know what? I mean, if you look at what Bill Russell did, you might not even be able to say that Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player. Vito, who do you have?
I would go Bo Jackson.
Too short of a career. You just can't do it. And you know what I mean?
That's like a could have been, maybe.
Yeah, he could have been the greatest, but you got to put up the numbers. We're not saying who had the best birth. We're saying who lived the best life.
Right.
If he's too short, then like today in today's era, LeBron. But
who's saying today's era? I'm saying all time.
Go.
Do you want to be part of the discussion, or do you want to stay in the other time checking on Molly?
I could do both.
You haven't. You haven't done either well today. In the meantime, Chris is picking his nose and doing bad. And he's
Oh, God.
Who you texting with, Chris?
I just got some. I'm just getting. All right, so looks like 1:30 start time. I got text saying from Miley.
Why are you guys dueling for this position?
I don't know. It's funny because I've texted him information before that he needed, and he could never do the same for me.
Do you guys?
Oh, snap. Shit's getting roll.
Now, does that make you feel like a bad bro, dude? Because he's saying he's been there for you, and you haven't been there for him.
I'm there for him all the fucking
But I have noticed that he asked him to do it, and then you've been adamantly looking for Miley intel since he asked him to do it.
I was the one who got the songs. He wasn't.
Yes, but that's
not
what he's
talking
saying.
about.
He's saying
You
he
each
gives
have
you
a job,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
While you're doing your job, by the way, you got the songs when I asked for them.
Right.
It wasn't like you had a great idea. You went and you got what was ordered. But the point was this. He's saying he covers for you.
Right. He'll
and you
say
push him under the
he'll
bus.
send you information when he's asked you to get something.
He throws me under the bus all the time.
No,
I don't
we
think
just
that's
saw
true.
A thing where it wasn't true. So you meant to throw him under the bus by giving me that information.
I meant to just get the information out there that we all need.
Well, why didn't you text him is what we're saying.
Because I felt we needed to get the information out ASAP as opposed to then
Why?
text.
You didn't
text
say it. Ron asked you.
Good point.
Yeah.
Ron asked, why are you texting? And you just said it.
Because it was in the middle of getting the text message. It was going to be
Who are you
told
getting the text messages from?
Ryan Sampson.
Isn't he the one who told us to back off?
No,
Yeah, that's what-
that never happened.
You made that up?
I have a real beef with him.
Now, here's the thing, though. Let's just say this about Vito. Does he care more about credit, or is Ron getting the information that he needs? Because he does. He's the one that always says that Chris steals his credit
He does.
or Chris takes stuff. Maybe you should just be happy that I'm getting the information that I want.
I
The Cyrus fucking blast stuff.
I am happy, but at the same time, I don't want to look bad when I don't have to.
Okay, that's a very good point.
Interesting.
And this guy makes you. This guy makes you look bad.
Yeah, he wants to be golden boy. He wants to be a little good boy.
I want my good boy points.
He can't do it on his own abilities, though. You know what I mean? He's going to need your help to be a passable producer.
Right.
I help him when I can, and I don't ever. When I do help him, I don't go around saying, "Hey, everybody."
That is
helping
true.
Chris.
But you got to do. He doesn't. He doesn't do that.
Seems like he does.
No, I know that he doesn't because here's the thing.
I mean, I'll call him out on the things that he needs to be called out for, but he doesn't do
I
that.
will say this. I've been on like email chains before where Vito gets some information, passes it on to you, and then you pass that on. So I do know that he does do that. He does share with you cred. He helps you with your cred.
I'll make sure from this point forward, Vito gets all the credit.
Oh, that's not the point. So
Yeah, I
you
know
know
you want
together.
credit.
So who are you mad at right now?
I just want Ron to get all the information he needs.
I do like that.
Like it's my fucking number one thing.
Why don't I get information? See, isn't that interesting?
He doesn't
Isn't
care
I the
much
one?
for you.
Aren't I the one who wanted to hear all the Miley songs?
That's true. I didn't want to hear any of it. I forgot about that. I wasn't even interested. Oh, I do. I want to hear the last song.
He wants to hear one hit. So this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's very interesting that you phrase it that way. You just fucking suck yourself, bruh. Oh,
I want all the Benningtons to get all the information they need.
why can't you pronounce our name then?
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
You won't even say the name Gail.
I've noticed that.
Gail Bennington. There, I just said it.
Why are you so uncomfortable? Why'd you touch your dick when you said
I wasn't touching my dick.
I saw him talking to all the girls outside before they were here for One Direction.
No,
guy.
I wasn't. I stayed away from those teenagers.
He was standing by the mint bowl just talking to kids.
No, I
What?
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Is that true?
Did he just say mint bowl?
You know,
I didn't know that was a meeting place. I'll meet you by the mint bowl.
that's where Vito often gets our tasty mints that are borderline candy.
Yeah, they are. You get a candy that doesn't smell bad.
Yeah, they're like 7 grams of sugar, 8 grams of sugar each.
I put 2 in my coffee, and I couldn't sleep for 2 days.
So fresh, though.
So Trump is on the other side of the world now? Or is he meeting with the Turkish president here?
No, he's got to be, the Turkish president's got to be here.
Do you hear what the Turkish president brought? Taffy. He said, here's some Turkish taffy.
Turkish delight?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
You know what they love over there in Turkey is that fucking hashish.
Oh, yeah? That's, that does come from Turkey.
Yeah. You ever see the movie Midnight Express? How's that happen, Chris?
Gail, why haven't you seen the movie?
Have you seen it?
He wasn't asking you.
Jesus
He
Christ.
wasn't asking you to
What
berate
a
me.
fucking weird thing to do.
Why
that
would
was
you go?
the
That was so. You are like
I don't hate Gail.
Daddy's
I love
little
Gail.
yes man. Oh, I'll get it, Daddy. Let me get it, Daddy.
Yes, I've seen it.
How's that bus feel, Gail?
I swear I was moving over
That's a bus feel, Gail. I don't think usually people use it that way. I didn't like the feeling of the bus when I was thrown under it. It's so heavy. It's so heavy when the bus went under me.
That bus view doesn't look so good now, does it?
How's that bus feel, dude? God, that was so fucking bizarre. You're really, really weird.
That was strange.
That was one of the weirder things.
Bob in Texas.
Hey, you got me?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so I have always kind of thought you're a hard ass, Ron, until I thought for myself in Austin when y'all came.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the Del Volcano unmasked. Chris put 2 bottles of water out there. Vito shows up about 5 minutes later, replaces the warm bottles with a couple of cold bottles. Then somebody else comes and takes the labels off of those. So it took like 3 dudes to get the water out there for you. So now I think you're like a softie kind of. So I've done a 180 on you being a hard ass.
Well, you know what I do? I mean, particularly when it comes to stuff I want the show to run right, anybody in this business should. But yes, that thing that was happening, that is the night that Don came to me with the I'm worried about Chris.
Yeah.
Chris is fainting. Chris is drinking. And we heard from everybody down there that they're worried about Chris.
And the weird thing is, when we got there, everything seemed so smooth.
Yeah.
That we were unaware that there had been all this insanity beforehand in which people were concerned that Chris was going to die and people were replacing waters.
And that's all that matters. That everything ran smooth when you guys got there. That's what matters. I was dehydrated. I don't know why everyone was freaked out.
When I'm ready to go on stage and they have to hear I'm worried about Chris is not meaning that I'm in the right fucking mood. And then Sal was even saying to me, like, yeah, what's happened with him?
Yeah.
Really? Sounds upset?
No, the amount of people who talk to me about trying to reach me now has hit a thing that I've told you. I'm concerned for your reputation. Because I said, you're a good guy, but you're not. I'm going into the bathroom yesterday. Eddie Trunk grabs me and said, dude, I did want you on the show. 3 fucking emails to this guy, Chris. And it comes back. I don't know what the fuck. And I'm like, Chris is a good dude. And he's like, well, he's not doing his job. Johnny's right. Everything Johnny said to me is right. Wow. So I don't want that to become the conversation.
Well, that should be the conversation because I never got the emails from his producer, and I emailed his producer his 2 different email accounts. Haven't heard fucking shit back, and I didn't see him yesterday. So
first of all, I did. He's here every day. We were supposed to do that thing with volume that seems like that's turned on it, and I don't understand email when people see each other. It would be like me being in school. What's going on with the kid next to you? I don't know. I emailed him yesterday. I didn't hear anything back. He's just sitting there looking straight ahead. Talk to people.
I'll find his producer. I'll talk to him today.
But you understand that Eddie Trunk is a legendary broadcaster.
I understand 100%. Yes, I love Eddie. Yes, he's great. He's awesome.
He thinks that you're fucking shit right now. And that's not a reputation you want, or can I tell you something? Deserve. Because you're not a bad producer.
Thank you. And that's not a reputation I want. And I don't think I deserve it in this case. And I'm going to fuck out.
I could run through the things of people saying that there's a log jam. And I tried to get you off of it so you didn't have to have that reputation.
I'm going to fix the reputation.
That's just crazy talk.
It's not crazy talk.
This thing didn't need to turn into fucking serious, which is weird. But if you want to get serious with it, it's hard in this fucking business to change your reputation. It's fucking impossible. You see what happened with people who are out of this building that can't get back in.
Yes.
It's just what's happened is a small, incestuous, weird fucking group of people.
Get a face-to-face with the producer today.
I am.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking...
I know, the fucking sneer.
Yeah.
I just get...
fucking sneer.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did. 100%. When I wasn't giving you any shit.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't take this taking any shit.
I didn't do anything. I was on your side.
I know. And I'm going to fucking talk to this kid.
All right.
I don't want you handling this anymore. That's done. I don't want that to fucking happen. There's no reason that it should turn this serious or happen like this every day. And, all fucking bullshit aside. Vito, is she up yet or no word?
We got 4 minutes.
So Chris's intel was dead on.
Yes.
He was right. Chris got it. He has a bigger inside scoop than you do.
Hey, Chuck, what's up, buddy?
Hey, if Roland Campos, the talent booker for SiriusXM, booked Miley Cyrus, it's not 1:30 today. It's fucking January 30th.
That's a funny joke, but no, this isn't one of Roland's.
Mm-mm. This is not one of his.
Roland's been rocking for us lately.
He has been rocking for sure. He's got all the connections. That dude, fucking knows everybody.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we take a Miley break? Right back, Bennington. Hey, it's the Bennington Show. Chris, you had something you wanted to plug?
Yes, Demetri Martin Unmasked. That's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios. Go to theinterrobang.com for a chance at free tickets. His new movie, Dean, which he wrote and directed, comes out June 2nd.
I have someone says it about me in her new movie, which she wrote and directed. It's a very cool thing to have.
I know. I would never do either one of those things. I wish, but I'd like to tell people that I did. I like to say I want to say I wrote something. I don't want to actually write something.
Yeah, well, there's all the time and effort that goes into writing things.
Don't need it. Don't need the frustration. Jimmy Kimmel is hosting the next Oscars. So apparently he was such a hit at the last Oscars. It took years before the Oscars would give in and say, yes, we'll let Jimmy do it, even though they do it with ABC.
Yeah.
And now they were so happy with him after last year.
They
He's
were
back
pleased.
again. Yeah.
I just I feel like all the Oscars it's just running together. I'm like, was it last Oscars a good show? Was it a not
Last
good show?
Oscar is the one where they announced the wrong movie. As the best
right.
picture winner,
Okay, that's right.
Which
Trainwreck.
Apparently, Trainwreck was picked as the last one. But yeah, it ended that way. But everybody was happy with Jimmy Kimmel all night.
Yes. Yeah, it's hard to remember because we've had some that you're just cringing through them. But I was like, what was that cringe thing that I couldn't remember? And it was the whole wrong picture ending.
The last big ABC news that is out is that they've picked up the Roseanne reboot and they're going to put it on there. I thought it was going to end up at Netflix or something. But no, they're sticking it right on ABC.
That's cool. So it'll roll out just like a regular.
Yeah, I don't think that they're doing an endless amount like it was a regular one. I think it's going to be like a 12-part series or something ridiculous like that. But that's kind of shocking to me because after all these years, it kind of proves that we don't. It's not even like they brought Roseanne back to do a new role or even brought the two leads back to say, okay, now they're going to solve crimes. They're just saying this is the old show from the 90s.
Right.
Which I don't even think does. It doesn't seem like it had the same syndication life that, let's say, Friends or Seinfeld had.
It didn't, which is kind of shocking because that was a super funny show. I loved that show when it was on.
I think it was one of those shows that, and it happens with a lot of shows, that the early episodes are a world of different from the later episodes.
Yes.
You know?
Which does tend to happen. But it is
even in Seinfeld, that last season is pretty awful.
Yeah, I think most Seinfeld fans will say to you, well, the last season gets pretty bizarre.
But you say most Seinfeld fans, that's like saying Americans.
Right.
I've never seen a show that was so beloved so many years after it stopped.
And it's more rare to come across people who are like, I don't care for that show. I have met people and I've noticed they're usually non-city people. They're just I can't relate to the problems of serial daters living in New York City.
Right. Particularly when you look at a lot of people and were married for 15, 20 years by the time that these people were still dealing with their dating issues.
And they're like, she has a weird nose thing.
I don't know whether I would believe anybody who said I hate Seinfeld, but I would respect anyone who said, I've never watched Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That would be great to me. Because you're not now just getting rid of a primetime show. You're getting rid of everybody's, 6 o'clock at night show, 7 o'clock at night show, 11 o'clock at night show.
It's just a giant cultural phenomenon I refuse to take part in.
They just never did it. It's like some people say, no, I've never watched hockey. I'm like, you haven't even come across it. Nope. I understand it's a sport. They skate, right? It's like soccer skating. Would you call that soccer skating?
But what do you think about? You think Rosie will be a successful reboot, or not reboot, but a continuation?
I think here's what I believe: it's going to be, Rosie's the pro-Trump one. This is a red state show to begin with, so I think the entire point of this is to say, let's bring back the red state. Mm-hmm. Let's bring something back for the red state people. And if it gets sold that way, and I think she will, I think she'll come out and say Trump is the best and all that kind of stuff. So and between that and people caring about it, like you said, that there were fans who liked it. But you have to remember the people that she likes now are the ones who started hating her. They were the ones who said that she sang the fucking national anthem wrong and all that kind of shit.
They really turned on her.
But I think that they're going to come back in a big way as soon as she says Trump is good.
Yeah. Oh, if she throws out pro-Trump stuff, which she is. I mean, as a person, she is.
But the biggest problem she's going to have is not her and Dan, but her and the children, because the children now are going to be middle-aged and with the same children. What are they all doing back there? It just becomes too hard to explain. That's the fucking big problem.
Now, I'm very excited about another show that is coming back. Twin Peaks comes back this Sunday. And I'm so excited.
I got to go
about
back and watch all the Twin Peaks before. There's a phenomenon I missed out on. I did not watch it. I remember when it came out, I was going like through a stressful time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember thinking, I don't need to watch a murder of a girl.
Yeah. I wouldn't want, if you're going through a stressful time, plus just general Lynch weirdness.
Yeah.
I would not recommend for a stressful phase in your life, just because there was just like a lot of bizarre.
But I
weird
remember
stuff.
loving Blue Velvet. Like
Yeah.
there was no tomorrow. I mean, that to me is the fucking masterpiece.
So I'm going back and rewatching now. So I'm like almost through the first season. I've watched it all the way through before, but I'm just freshening up.
I saw the guy from Twin Peaks, the weirdo.
Uh-huh.
What's his name? Is it Kyle or something?
Yes.
So he comes on, because I forget who was on that night.
McLaughlin
Somebody
or
I was watching. So he comes on and he's on the Jimmy Fallon show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's tubing. And Jimmy's like, I can't wait for this. You know, Jimmy just tries so hard to make the people seem like they're great. And this thing wasn't going. He was a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know? And then he gets over and I guess he does his catchphrase. He's like, this is a good cup of coffee.
Yes.
Jimmy was going crazy, but the audience wasn't.
Oh,
the
no.
audience is just looking.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'd be excited. I wish I was there for you, Jimmy. I would have given you your
Bad
support.
news this new season.
So the point is, this was not a giant show. You know what I
No.
mean? This was not the show that you bring back to the masses. So, and that proved it. That fucking, no one remembers that thing. It's 20 fucking years ago.
Right. I mean, there are people, again, just like there's cult followings of a movie. That's kind of has always been the Twin Peaks thing.
Absolutely.
Is it's got a cult following, and the people who are into it are really into it.
Yeah.
But yes, first of all, I'm shocked that it ever was a show. Like, while I'm watching it, I'm so surprised that they said, like, yeah, Lynch, like, I'm definitely going to get behind this. Like, it seems like something that would not make it to air.
Now, the thing is because he was a hit at the time. So he decided to do TV at a time when big directors did not do TV. And where was it? On HBO or something to begin with, or Showtime?
I'm not
too?
sure what
So
network.
They were like the Netflix of now. They had cash to throw around.
Right. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been watching the little teasers and the trailers. I have high hopes for it. I'm not putting my expectations super high because that show was like, it's a 2-season show that fell apart in season 2.
The season was very good. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. But that's what like they kind of Lynch had less to do with it. So, you know, I'm like not getting my hopes up. Like I won't be crushed if it's bad, but I have a feeling that it's going to be good.
We'll see. What else has anybody got to throw into this Jimson weed fucking pot of stew today?
Well, Miley just left the green room, so she's finally getting her thing started.
But she's not
performing yet.
She's getting the interview portion of the show starting. I got eyes out there.
Let me hear the new song Malibu while we're waiting, because that's the one that she's going to be singing.
She's going to be doing it. It's the new Miley
Chris,
hit.
did you have anything you wanted to talk about today?
Yeah, there's a new YouTube trend that's fucking blown my mind. This is Malibu.
This is
I
it.
never came to the beach or stood by the ocean.
I got it. I understand it.
Never sat by
You hit pause. So what's the big YouTube?
So now there's something called the lottery challenge. It's not helping anyone. It's just kids are going, like in YouTube, like personalities. They're going to bodegas or stores, buying $1,000 worth of scratch-off tickets, and then scratching them off on their YouTube channels. And it's getting like millions of hits of just watching kids scratch-offs.
They're getting millions of hits on random people.
Watching them just like, oh, that's another loser.
I don't think random people, YouTube stars.
Yeah, their fan base is watching it, but there's just multiple views, even random people getting big hits just for just labeling something the lottery challenge. I don't know where it started, but this thing just popped up over the last like couple weeks.
And like, is the idea behind this like eventually we'll see somebody hit big?
Yeah, there was like a group of like 5 British. I was watching 5 British children do scratch offs Well, they were like tweens. They weren't, they weren't like actual kids.
That's disgusting.
Oh boy, that's what he would say too to the jury.
Tweens. Between your legs, I guess.
No. I was watching for the lottery, not for the kids. That's creepy.
How about you, Vito? You got anything big out there?
Well, so Zac Efron, like the hot young star, just got casted to play Ted Bundy.
Cast it?
Yeah, he just got cast in a movie.
Cast it.
To play Ted Bundy, and I find that crazy.
Why?
One, it's a small indie drama, so like he's going to be in Baywatch next week, which is supposed to be one of like the bigger movies of the summer, and then he's signing up to play Ted Bundy, and I just don't think his like fan base is all about going to see a Ted Bundy movie.
See, every movie is not made for a fan base. You do one for you, one for me, one for you. Maybe he wants to say, I do things other than play the hunk. Here I can play a creep, Ted Bundy.
But he's had like a good thing going lately where he's been like the handsome, charismatic guy in comedies.
To be fair, they did say Ted Bundy was the handsome, charismatic killer.
They did.
I mean, if you're going to play a serial killer. I never saw it, but I think that they're just comparing him against the rest of the group.
Right. No.
I don't think he really...
I mean, like suppose there was a party. Fucking Son of Sam is there, David Berkowitz. You got the fucking Chicago killer, the one that looks like Chris Stanley.
Right.
He dressed up as a clown.
Gacy?
Yeah,
Gacy took the kids under. And then all the heads would turn as soon as Bundy walked.
Oh, he's so handsome and charismatic. If you're comparing him to Fish, what is it, Albert Fish?
Yeah.
Then yeah, sure, he's a hottie.
Which one was Albert Fish?
Albert Fish, I believe. I hope I have the right name, but he's like the old man who raped children and put them in his basement.
Oh, that guy's not.
And he was really into he was very religious, very like biblical. So everything he did, he thought he was doing in accordance to the Bible. And then he was also self-beating himself and then beating children, raping them and burying them in his basement.
What about the Boston Strangler? He was a pretty good-looking guy, Italian guy. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure what he looks like. Is he Bundy hot?
No, I wouldn't say he was even hot, but he's attractive enough that he doesn't look like a lunatic. He looks like a regular guy.
He does look like a regular dude.
He looks like a nice Italian guy. All right, let's take a look at Bundy to see
this is
how attractive. But he could get dates. That's the thing about Bundy.
Yeah.
Now, to me, he looks like I'm going to go out with you, but I'm pretty sure you're going to kill me, is what I would say if I was a girl.
I'm going to say Dahmer's more attractive than Ted Bundy.
Now, you got to find him outside of prison. You got to find some of his walking around town.
Yeah,
like
in a
suit,
kind of looking dapper.
Yeah. That's better.
He looks like the American Psycho.
Yeah, he has that exact vibe. Dahmer, I don't think... Wait, was Dahmer... I can't even remember what Dahmer looked like. No, Dahmer's...
He had like a sexy drifter look.
No, I think Dahmer's hideous.
Hipster grifter.
I think he was bloated from eating so much Laotian food, because that's very salty. Gary in Illinois.
Yeah, I was just commenting on Zac Efron playing Ted Bundy.
Yes.
And I think he'll be great at it because the guy from NCIS played Ted Bundy, 25 years ago? And he's a very handsome man and did very good job playing.
I think you have to remember, this came from Vito, who was totally confused about what an actor's job is. First of all, I would feel like if I was an actor and I was in this reboot this summer of a bad TV show, I'd feel like it was an embarrassment. You know what I mean? But Vito is taken from the idea of it's going to make money, so it's good. It's going to appeal. I don't know who the fuck it's supposed to appeal to, because there's no children who go to movies today who watched that TV show back when it came out.
Now, I'm not putting him on the same level, but I do think that there was kind of a similar thing with Heath Ledger, because when Heath Ledger was going to play the Joker, and everyone was like, he's a heartthrob. He's not going to be able to pull off a crazed killer, be a madman. They're going to make it about how attractive he is.
Yeah.
And maybe Zac Efron is trying to go for the same thing.
But Zac Efron's done movies that he tried drama and it didn't really work out for him.
So why would he quit?
Because he has a good
he's a
thing to-
fucking actor. He wants to be an actor. He doesn't want to be a fucking cutout that could fit into anything. It's stupid if you think, oh, this thing works for me. It's all I should ever do.
I just figured it's been going well for this long. Why fuck it up? Because I don't think he has enough good movies in a row yet where one bomb.
It's not going to be a bomb if it's a small independent film about a fucking serial killer. It's not looked at that way.
Yeah, you can't, like, a bomb is definitely a different...
A bomb is if this fucking movie doesn't work out, which, by the way, there's no reason that it should. That you take this dumb lifeguard TV series and now think you can add a bunch of jokes and pyrotechnics to it and it would work. That's a fucking crazy thought. Not like, hey, this is an interesting story. Perhaps we can do an in-depth look at it.
Well, I mean, it worked for 21 Jump Street.
So what? Did it work? You mean in the cash register it won't work? That thing's a piece of shit to watch. Any fucking buddy who sits down and watches that, any adult would say, what a waste of fucking time it is for these two actors. Is Jen down there?
No, our phone screener, Lauren, for today is down there keeping an eye on what's happening.
So she's getting to enjoy the show.
She's going to text me and tell me what's happening.
Has she?
Yeah, so Miley is talking right now, and I'll know when she does her first song.
Oh, my God. Our buddy Lois wants to talk to us.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I don't hear the little beep anymore. I guess you changed the phones.
Yeah, I guess so.
But anyway, you guys are talking about TV shows and they're coming back and why they're coming back. And I really blame the internet. You know, they have like a lot of these memes that they put online from like old TV shows, and the internet leads you to believe that there's like this big nostalgia that everyone has for the 90s, and then bringing all these 90s shows back just because of, internet trolls, pretty much.
Well, I do remember when everyone acted like Snakes on the Plane was going to be a gigantic hit because the internet cared about it. Yep. And then when that weekend didn't open big, everybody's like, why the fuck? Because you couldn't have gotten more fucking press than Snakes on the Plane.
Yeah. And free press. People were just out there throwing it out there, being like, oh my God, this is the funniest, most over the top. But it didn't, because it's a novelty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a novelty is fun for, a 2-minute trailer, but you don't really want to sit through 2 hours of novelty.
The suits are not in on the internet joke. They don't understand that the internet is just a place of just trolls and just people mocking shit. They don't understand that. They think
they're not buying anything. They're just being dicks.
They really are fucking just being dicks.
I remember reading about it, Snakes on the Plane on like Ain't It Cool News. I was like, what is this? So they're letting the internet say like, put these motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. It was fucking ridiculous.
And then, yeah, I remember the first time I saw it, I thought it was like a joke trailer. Like I was like, oh, how did they get him in on this thing to cut this for a thing? Oh, this is a real movie. But yeah, you're right. There was all this stuff where everybody was saying this is going to be the biggest hit of all time because they spent nothing on this movie. There's all this hype about it. And then people just didn't show up.
Bobby, what's up?
Chris Stanley is such a creepy kid killer that he feels that Jeffrey Dahmer is sexy and wants to suck his cock.
I don't want to go down on him. Also, Miley's performing her new song right now. She just started. Jeffrey Dahmer is not a bad-looking guy.
Best of luck to him.
I
Text
don't know.
them. I mean, email them. I'm kidding.
I'm not doing that.
Texting and emailing is stupid. I'm saying there they are every fucking day. No, he's frightening looking.
Yeah.
He's
got a killer vibe in his eyes.
Yeah. His brain is squirming like a toad, to quote the Doors. By the way, were you alarmed that he said 21 Jump Street worked?
I actually didn't even see it, but I assumed that I wouldn't enjoy it, so I didn't.
You assumed correctly.
Yeah.
Wasn't that show barely on television for like a season or something?
That I don't know anything about.
It was on for like a few years. It was on for like 4 or 5 years.
All right. Good run.
Early days of Fox. Had John Depp in it. By the way, I saw the trailer for the new John Depp Pirates. Can't even understand it at all. And it's just chock full of fucking stars. Just stars. No more, Vito. You've done enough today. There's just stars running around with their faces melting and their skull heads. And I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know how it
I have
works.
no idea what goes on.
I thought half the people in that trailer died in the last movie. It was very confusing.
I haven't seen any of them since the first is the last that I understood. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of bizarre, huh? Scientists now say that alcohol does not change a person's personality.
So they're going on the in vino veritas idea that is a true version of yourself.
Yeah, like the happy drunk. The one after the myth of the happy drunk. If someone drinks, they become happier.
Well, a happy person, I think, is a happy drunk. And a mean person becomes a meaner drunk.
Right. Because that interests me more because, a lot of times somebody, does something mean, acts totally fucking crazy. Then they're like, dude, I was really drunk. That's not how I feel. I don't think that thing. So according to this, you do think and feel those things. It's an exaggerated version of your personality, not a different personality.
They say the only change they found was some people became more extroverted. That was the one change they found with people that they were giving alcohol to.
Well, that would be a change of an introvert's personality, though.
Yeah, I would agree. That's a big enough personality change that I would think. Couldn't you also say I acted really shitty. I don't really think or feel those ways.
See, here's the thing. Let's suppose that you're with a funny person who busts balls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to bust balls without being funny. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know how Fez, and I was thinking of Fez's personality, that it would go from finding that little thing that's really hilarious about everybody to finding that thing that hurts their feelings alone. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it would become that.
But that's
piece.
but what you're saying is that's a skill set he had, just misused.
Yes, what I'm saying is, yeah. And that, I think it's true of funny people that they tend to become, instead of roasty or ball busty, just plain cruel.
I'm just giving you the truth.
Yeah.
Dropping truth bombs.
Hey, fat ass, is your teeth gapped enough? They'll do shit like that. Are you too bald to answer the fucking phone, fatty? It's just easy, man. Fucking easy. I think, if you look at Chris, he has two personality types. One, he's Lee Marvin, the drinking, staring into, not saying a word.
Yeah.
And you can see that it's not a pleasant drunk that he's putting on.
I guess it gets dark.
Does it feel pleasant to you, or do you feel
in the middle ground? The buzz feeling.
Yeah,
there feels good, but then after that, it's just I don't even feel drunk, even though I know I'm drunk. I don't feel it. I feel like, why is this?
But there seems to be
working?
an inner rage with you.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You do tend to get quieter. A lot of times, they're saying the extrovert, people become more extroverted. You actually go more introverted and less fun.
But that's only half the time. Half the time he does that. The other half, he's kissy, borderline rapey, gropey guy.
And according to this, that's your true self.
But are both of those his true selves? The I'm internal to, or I'm external, and I'm going to attempt to pull a woman's top down as I kiss her nipples.
Oh God.
I don't know which one we're going to get.
And also, I want to ask you, which one do you find more annoying to deal with?
Well, the guy he was the other day, which was closer to rapey guy, was kind of annoying
silly.
because it wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I don't even think we got past that day yet. I think there's still a lot of that lingering around. But what got to me that day is how fast he was drunk. He was drunk within 8 seconds.
Yeah, true. I know it was moonshine, but it was from my perspective. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is too much moonshine for any man.
So a couple slugs on an empty stomach, that didn't go over well.
No, and you're right. He did become he became kind of little brother annoying, where you're just are you purposely trying to get under my skin?
Yeah, he kind of was doing that. So there's 3 distinct personalities that he has. None of them is something that he wants to be known as, though.
Oh, no. Gropey guy is the one that's probably the worst, and that's usually close to
that,
blackout.
yeah, that's the one that could get you arrested.
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to have you attempting something with an underage child, male or female.
Most likely male.
No.
I mean, knowing you.
Why would I be blacked out around a kid? That's the
Well, you don't know where you are. Like, if you would have left here the other day, you're drunk, you could be walking past the school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who knows what,
You
you
could
know?
be like, hey, kids.
Hey, kids,
Uncle
want to
Stanley's
fuck?
here.
Time to stand and deliver. He does a thing where he asked them if they want a soft swirl, and he's just taking his whiskey deck and swirling it around.
Chris, that's true.
Kids like soft serve, right?
Oh my god!
Don't pull that.
Pull it, you know.
There was a this is Chris found this story, so I'll let him explain it. The Trump lawyer tweeted out a sexy pic of his daughter, so he's very happy that she's graduated from college. But then he put out this topless pic of her in stockings.
In just lingerie, man.
No, what is worse, right? A, he would say, "This is my daughter and I'm so proud of her." Or B, he accidentally put up the picture that he was saving of her on his phone. like at least the first one.
So that's A and B. I'm going to go with C, which is when somebody commented like, "Hey, dude, this is really weird to put up of your daughter." He wrote, "Jealous."
Oh, shit.
To me, of all those things, it was the jealous that I went, now it's definitely weird. At first I could go, "Ugh, it's kind of weird." But that's when I was like, all right, this dude's a bad dad. I don't like it.
And he's saying she looks like Edie Sedgwick. Like it's
wow, really?
Yeah. He says in the tweet, channeling her Edie Sedgwick.
Guess what Edie always told everyone?
What's that?
She was abused by her dad.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Bad dad is bad.
So anyway, that's up on the iBang.
Also, I
go
want
ahead.
some clarification on jealous. So it's just like, you wish you had a daughter as hot as mine? Like, what does that even mean?
Maybe he was saying you're jealous of her, like her wonderful looks.
I just took it as like, you must be jealous of me because I got this hot daughter.
Want some?
Chris, that's too far now.
Yeah.
That was really gross. Want some about your own child?
Everybody wants some. Chris wants some too.
Kids.
Yes, Vito.
She's about to go into her second song. I believe it's a new song again.
I thought we were supposed to hear the country one.
Well, I think she's doing more than one. So, like, she's doing like 3 or 4 songs.
Well, I would like to know the amount of songs because more than one doesn't help me.
Is it this song? Can you read that?
Okay, I'll find out.
Because that's not new if it is.
If that's the case, I want to see it.
Maybe the person listening doesn't realize it's not a new song.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried
My
about.
concern.
I mean,
youngster.
If somebody sent me to the One Direction job, I wouldn't be able to say.
Is this a new song?
Yeah, seems like they're doing a brand new song and it's terrible. I gotta hear. I can't believe that you're raving about the Harry Styles album, and I gotta give it a chance.
Well, yeah, I listened to the whole album yesterday.
This is hilarious.
I know, it's really weird. But here's the thing. I know, it's strange. But here's the thing. I will stand by the fact that the song that drew me to the album is still my favorite, and I don't think that there's anything else that like knocks it out of the park.
Right.
I still think that it's that one song that I'm kind of like, this is kind of legit. Like, I thought it was a pretty good song.
Was there a Bob Dylan cover on the list that you guys saw before?
No.
No.
I think she, apparently she said it's a Bob Dylan cover.
What song is this?
I'm trying to,
This person is not going to know what the song is.
Why are we sending him? Mike, what do you got, buddy?
Why didn't you know?
Mike, we got you? Sounds like the phone's there, but it's not there.
I hope he's okay. That always makes me nervous when I just hear someone in the background. Are you all right? It's something
Did anyone ever pants call you before and you thought that maybe they were laying in the ditch
Yep.
and had just been hit by a truck?
Mm-hmm. All the time.
You've done that with me before.
And then you're like, are you calling me on purpose?
Oh, no. I'm more like, honey, it's Daddy. Where are you? I'll find you.
Okay, you've been taken.
And then I just hear,
I have a special set of skills, honey.
And then I'll just hear this after screaming for 5 minutes. Let me tell you something. I had a little drink for myself in the afternoon. Why shouldn't we? We got a hit radio show. Why not celebrate with a little drink in the middle of the afternoon?
I need a little drink to unwind myself, don't I? Got a hit radio show.
I got a hit radio show. Why shouldn't I have a couple drinks and make out with a stranger? I'm the danger to stranger. That's the stranger danger.
It's Mr. We are the weirdos. You know what I mean?
Boop, boop, boom. Well, I was going to get into a couple more things, but this
now I'm
madness
nervous.
that's going on with the Dylan songs. How many times?
Is she doing an impression? At least get that.
You know, I just have my intel out there. I'm trying to get from multiple sources.
Yeah. Maybe they think Jolene is a fucking, what do you call it song?
Bob
Yeah.
Dylan.
I got she's covering Dylan. Not sure what song it is.
She must be doing an impression then.
Liam.
Huh?
Liam.
I feel like walking down just to hear this.
I know.
Why these people don't know what a Dylan song is. Why would she cover Dylan?
I don't know.
She said she sang it to her dog, apparently.
Oh, I love her dog album.
Does she have one?
Yeah, she has like that the whole Dead Pets album.
We'd make dead pets.
We make dead pets. That was her.
It's great. That's Dylan.
Again, I
That's
saw
Dylan
those
at
songs
his
on
best.
SNL. That's how I get all the youngsters' music.
100 days out of the great American eclipse. Where's the eclipse going to take place, Chris?
All right, it's going over 14 states. It's
Are
not
we one of them?
We are not one of them.
What are the states?
I'm bringing it up now. It's across the middle of the country.
This is a solar eclipse.
It starts in 100 days, and it starts like 10:15 a.m. Pacific time.
What's the date on that?
That is August 22nd, I believe. So we're going to be in the middle of August. All right, so the states are Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, Montana, Wyoming, Oregon, Idaho, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, and the Carolinas.
It's a strange swipe, huh?
Yeah.
You ever been in a solar eclipse before?
Never. I've always wanted to see one.
Not as good as you want it to be.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't get as dark as night, and it takes forever. You're just seeing pieces of the,
Here's the thing. This is how uneventful it must have been. I remember being a kid and there was a talk about a solar eclipse. I remember being in like kindergarten or first grade and we were like making those things to watch the solar eclipse in it because you can't stare directly at it. You've got to look at it through a lens of some sort. We're making those. I remember all the excitement. Remember all the hype. Do not remember the solar eclipse. Like, was it just a gray day? Did it not work out? I can't fucking remember.
So were you doing the welding glass, or were you make the piece of paper and then you're supposed to
Yeah, it
look
was
at
like,
the-
yeah, it's
that
like
thing
something.
is really bad to do too.
Yeah.
They always try to push that on kids. I remember I kept saying to my teacher I was going to watch through my binoculars, and she was like, "You can't; it'll burn your eyes out." I go, "I don't think so. I'm going to watch."
try.
And she goes, "Why would you use binoculars?" I go, "I want to see it close." She goes, "You can't look at the sun now with your binoculars." I'm like, "I have.
I do it all the
I
time.
think it's cool."
I never had the option. I think the option never seen an eclipse, at least when I was a little kid. I never made that little thing that fucking Gail did. It really felt gypped.
Oh, that's
Is that bad?
offensive.
It's offensive.
That's offensive. That's not part of our PC world.
Oh.
You're
Did
not
you
PC Richard.
jerry rig it? PC Richards and Sons. PC Richards and their sons want you to talk nicer. Oh, you guys are all Pop-Tart kids, right?
Yes.
Are you going to be on board for Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts?
No, that sounds disgusting to me.
It's not even a flavor like a grape or strawberry or cherry. Just Jolly Ranchers is a piece of candy.
Yeah, so they're doing multiple flavors of Jolly Rancher candy as the filling of a Pop-Tart, which sounds so gross to me. Because first of all, you've taken the candy, like, is anyone a fucking big Jolly Rancher fan?
Nope.
Like, that's a low end, like, yeah, you'll take the candy if someone gives it to you.
It's almost like bad grandma candy. It's not even like the nice butterscotch candy.
Like, is there anyone in the world #1 candy is Jolly Rancher?
I love cherry Jolly Ranchers. I would buy them off Amazon because I'll buy boxes of Jolly Ranchers, but they're assorted, not enough cherry. But if you go on Amazon.com, they have people who fucking separate the cherries out of the assorted bags, and you can buy a bunch of them.
I think she's about to do Jolene.
You going to get down
Yeah,
for that?
I wanna see it.
Run
I wanna
down for
check
that
it
one. And then I'm going to see, definitely be around for the last song.
I'll come back after this.
Great. Yeah, Molly is doing it up in a big, big way. Joe wants to tell you what song she was doing. Hey, Joe in Utah.
Yes, I know what Bob Dylan song she just covered. It's "Baby, I'm in the Mood for You."
All right,
And
thanks.
it's a simple matter of Googling Miley Cyrus and Bob Dylan, and that's the only song she's been covering.
The thing is, my guys don't do that. My guys are, they're not looking ahead producers. They're looking behind producers. They like a fuck up or to fight with each other, but they don't like to do the radio side of producing. What's up, Rob?
Hey guys, great
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I got a Bennington barometer for Ms. Bennington.
She just ran down the hall to see Jolene, so she'll be back in a bit. Tell us what it is.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts. Is it brown sugar cinnamon or frosted strawberry?
I've never permitted my children to eat Pop-Tarts. I find them to be disgusting. And I find them to be, quite frankly, low rent.
The first time I had a Pop-Tart was as an adult. I'm surprised my parents weren't just fucking buying those left and right for me. And it wasn't as good as everyone says they are.
No. You could just left it as they're not good. My buddy Vlad Kamano was on Jimmy Kimmel last night. Didn't you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was very funny.
Seriously? That's great to hear. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, Kamala's great.
You got something you wanted to plug, right?
Yeah, it's because Unmasked with Demetri Martin is happening this Friday, just in 3 days at 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios. Go to theinterrobang.com for a chance at free tickets. His new movie, Dean, which he stars in, wrote, directed, comes out June 2nd.
Vito, you said you had something you wanted to talk about and was the most disgusting or annoying habit somebody can have. Is that correct? Or was that Jen's?
That was Jen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you read these before the show started. Yeah, what's bothering you, Jen?
So yesterday, I was with my sister, and there was this guy that was like, he like kind of smelled really disgusting, and he was like doing.
Is this in Jersey?
Yeah, this is in Jersey.
Okay.
And he was like doing the thing that Chris does all the time, which is like picking his ears, but with his like finger.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so disgusting.
Was it disgusting to you because it reminded you of Chris?
I mean, a little. I looked at him and I was like, "Oh, is that how people see Chris whenever he's picking his ears?"
It's not that bad.
Yes. Well, Chris, you do it with a pen.
Yes, but it's gotten a lot better since I got my ears cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cleared that problem up.
So the thing that helped is that the doctor did for you what you should have been doing your entire life.
Yeah, well, he also said don't use Q-tips, so I don't know what to use to clear my ears out then.
Every doctor tells you not to use a Q-tip to put in your ear. You hear it constantly from doctors. They find it to be incredibly dangerous, and yet you, on the other hand, you'll put a pen.
Yes.
And it hasn't hurt you yet.
And it's a better product than a Q-tip.
Let's go down. What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
I thought that you would be down with the Miley Cyrus.
I was hanging there.
What were you enjoying?
She was singing Jolene.
Yeah, how's it sound?
It was rocking. She's,
Yeah. Gail's down there checking it out. I'm going to run down when she does her last song.
Okay. Do you know what it's going to be?
Oh, yeah. The big hit.
They showed you the set list a little bit? All right.
Oh, you're not at the point where you get the set list, right?
No.
Interesting, since you're technically a PD right now.
Yeah,
right?
technically, just not,
Yeah.
on paper or in salary-wise.
Have we decided to do the Father's Day thing, right?
Yeah, so I think the best idea we had, let's do best comedy dads.
Best comedy dads, and now they're talking about being fathers?
That's we're gonna look for specifically dad related or fatherhood related
You
material.
want Vito's help with this?
No, I can handle it.
All right. Now the perfect bit we don't play anymore, and that's Bill Cosby.
It's true, and that's a no.
Who is known as a comedy dad besides Bill Cosby?
Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan is perfect. By the way, I heard this the other day. He said he almost quit the business when his wife got sick, but he's okay now.
Yeah.
How was it?
So good.
Yeah. How far away is she from doing her last song?
I don't know exactly because I just left after the cover, but it was great.
It's quite a crowd out there too.
Yeah, it's a really
huge
big
gathering.
crowd.
I haven't seen
Can I just
that
tell you
packed
this?
out there. Yeah.
It's my party. We can do what we want. It's our party. That's what I want to say. So we were coming up with this scale.
Okay.
For and Disco Dan gave away your Father's Day present to me, is that we will host the best comedy fathers.
Nice.
And I guess the whole time you could be saying like this, and happy Father's Day to you too, Pop. Happy Father's Day from all of us. So that could be your present to me this year. Instead of last year, which was Pepe the Frog put on a tie, and it just said "Build that wall."
Yeah, I thought you
underneath
would like it.
And you got to understand something. I have a friend who's 1/3 Hispanic. Okay,
1/3 everything.
Can't wait to work.
Did you know this about Jen? She's 1/3 African, 1/3 Hispanic, 1/3 European. Literally breaking down to the thirds. She is the genetic makeup of the future.
She's the future. I think she's the fifth element.
She does remind me of that girl.
You're so Lilo. Multipass.
I think in a generation or two, many more people have that genetic makeup. So Jen, you are ahead of the time.
Thank you.
Shazan, Toronto, Shazan.
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what you thought about Eli Roth directing the new Death Wish starring Bruce Willis.
I don't need to ever get past the first Death Wish. So, I mean, I think Bruce Willis would be good at it. He is the Charles Bronson of this age. But you already have Charles Bronson in Scary New York. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, like, you could watch Death Wish and you'd be like, this is actually not a bad idea. You go out, and if people think they're going to kill you, you kill them. You give them a death wish if they jump anybody. Because we were that out of control in New York.
Yeah.
But now if you heard about a man, you see he gets jumped up around, I don't know, 96th Street. His family gets raped and put into comas. And they're on something like, I don't know, 54th and the West Side. Like the fucking $1 million for a fucking studio. All right. I thought of somebody might be good for us. Mr. Ray Romano is a good TV dad.
Yes.
And a comic. Tom Shalhoub just got that new book that he's putting out. I know Kevin Hart, I saw doing some new material.
Yes.
Paul Reiser has also written a book. Patton does a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of people we can use.
There's a lot of dad comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's some, and we'd have to whittle down the list rather than.
And I heard some really horrific things brought up yesterday about being a new dad. And I'm hoping that doesn't make it to the stage.
You mean just fear of... Oh.
What is she doing?
What's happening?
We're waiting for the last song.
Yeah, she's not doing any. That was the last song, apparently.
You fucking... Now I didn't get to see it at all.
I did. I was told that there was more songs coming up by somebody else.
I don't.
I would have went down for Jolene.
Oh no.
Worst day in the history of radio.
Oh no.
This is going to go down as my least happy day. Did our girl get any pics for Instagram?
I know I could not. I tried, and I normally don't try to sneak them, and I was twice, like,
They had a
security
huge
ran
banner
up
up,
to me.
like, facing the bathroom. They had a huge banner up, like, covering it. So I think they were trying to really.
Security
ward
was
people
telling
off.
people to put their phones away.
Yeah, like I literally would go like this, and the security guard ran up to me twice.
Jesus.
Because I was also trying to do. I also was trying to do a little video as well.
You bit off a lot there.
Well, I wasn't going to put it out to the masses.
I was.
I
would have been like this, Jolene, I'm singing with Jolene.
I was gonna send it to Amy Miller because she's such a huge fan.
If we would have known this, I would have flown Amy in.
Well, yeah, we didn't know she was gonna do Jolene. Well, she's not a fan of Miley. She's a fan of Dolly. So I was gonna she'll love this. I'm gonna send her Miley doing Jolene. And those security guards wouldn't let me have that moment.
They're hardcore.
Louis C.K. Perfect for our Father's Day.
Yeah, Yes. of course.
And a
You
lot
don't
of Father's
You want
material.
this to be a me and Dan thing.
I actually do.
Yeah.
I actually do.
No, you're into, but I'm not from the producing part because God knows you don't like to do prep.
I do prep.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, I've been waiting on another thing for so long.
I don't want to, burden the rest of the staff with, this project because I want to do it. I want to do it.
You got every right to.
I'm putting me in, Coach.
Well, like you said, if this works out, maybe you can start doing GPS unmasked. You can take over any of those.
Chris, what do you think?
I don't like this at all. I'd like to be put on this project, please. Just to
You know
get
what's
a taste
happened
of
with
it.
the last one, right? The Volume Project has turned into a nightmare.
It's not ideal.
Well, it's not ideal because the relationship I have with the people that are saying, where is it? Why did I come in? Get all it done, though.
I will.
Now, Vito, you fucked up this thing today.
I didn't even get to see her either.
Oh, that wouldn't be your number one goal.
I wanted you to be able to see I just found out what the final song was supposed to be now, and I'm really upset too.
We thought we were going to get what's the
we
name
got
of
the
that?
intel that We Can't Stop was going to be played.
Yeah. We would have went fucking crazy for that. So I'm like, I don't want to go. I love the song Jolene, but I didn't want to run down there because I was going to save it. It's my party. I can do what I want.
I can't believe this happened. Well, I asked everybody, are you sure she's going to still do the full time she was supposed to, even though it started 45 minutes late? And they all said yes.
Well, they all put 3 dicks in your ass.
And one of those is Chris Stanley.
Chris, we did trust you in that.
After you felt the need to get your good boy points, if you hadn't spoke up, this would all be on Vito.
How about when I turned around and I saw what's her name, by the way?
Lauren.
She seems so nice.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that, Lauren.
Where did you send her?
She has to go to her next. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. Do you know where she went?
Did she?
She just walked away.
She's like, look, my Miley work is done here.
It's great work.
I think she's going to check and just make sure that she's not coming back. Maybe she took a bathroom break. That would be great news for everybody.
Intermission, maybe.
It's never happened in the history of SiriusXM. We're going to take a short intermission while all of us shit. I don't, there's never been a concert I heard, well, I got to go take a shit, but I'll definitely be back.
But you have to think a long break in between the two sets. That's probably what's going on.
I don't think they're normally that long. I'm always like, why are you acting like you're walking away? The encore is so well known.
Do you want to know something? I almost forgot this. I actually did see someone do that. LCD Sound System literally took an intermission, and he said, we're just going to take a break so all of us can pee, and we'll be right back. And they took like a 5-minute intermission. And I'd never seen that in a concert.
Older.
Did you see them did you go to the ones at Brooklyn Steel?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go.
Are you saying Brooklyn Steel is awesome? Or
No, the LCD sound system is
Yes.
awesome.
Well, I got the hookup from Tom Sharpling.
But Brooklyn.
So that was pretty cool.
Tom Sharpling.
Mm-hmm.
He's the best. I know that from Rolling Stone.
At least one of the 50 best.
Did he made the list?
Yes,
That's
he
awesome.
did. Yeah.
Somebody else we know made the list.
Let's see who else.
Oh, Chris Gethard, who
Chris Gethard, yeah.
the last time those guys came in together. What was it, like 5 weeks ago?
It was a while ago, yes.
And
How
then
long ago was it? Would you check, Vito?
and then recent Gail Meets Girls guest Aparna Nancharla was also on it.
Sweet.
Yeah. We know all the funniest people.
You do. You know the best of the best. I don't have the person's name here because this is all fucked up, but I'll just say, person on the phone. You're on Bennington. How are you?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
It's the Hero Pop. Hey, Gail.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, going well. Miley does a great version of "You're Gonna Make Me Lonesome When You Go" from Blood on the Tracks.
That's one of my favorite fucking songs of all time. I wonder if that's
She
what
does it great.
It's Miley Day.
I don't know. I missed it completely now. And I tried to have it all and got none.
I know.
That's what I did.
We flew too close to
Yeah.
the sun.
I said, I'm going to save it for the perfect fucking moment.
Like, I didn't even let myself get too excited for Jolene because I was like, we
What's
got a
her
real
girl's name?
big.
Send her in.
That's Lauren.
Think of Lauren. Laugh, don't cry.
Set up the chair for
Oh,
her.
that's really nice. Really nice.
The very attractive young Lauren. Come on in, Lauren. Come in and have a seat here. Because here's what happened, Lauren. First of all, thank you for everything you've been doing.
Of course.
Second, as Gail put it, I flew too close to the sun. I tried to get down to Miley for one song, the big hit, which I believe is called Don't Stop, Won't Stop, Never Gonna Stop. We're all
We
friends.
can't stop.
Yeah, we're all doing Molly together and fucking getting high as kites. And just, so I was told by that was going to be the last song. So I didn't run down and see anything.
Mm-hmm.
What you saw, did you love?
Yes, she was amazing live.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry. I mean, she was terrible.
She looked great, too?
Yes, she did.
She does look very cute. She was like very natural.
Yeah,
she's
she
doing a
was,
new
yeah.
vibe. Doing very natural face.
Well, didn't you say that
Flowy
she's
hair.
in a relationship now? She's
Yeah, that was Jen said she's engaged.
to be married?
Yeah.
Was her fiance there?
No.
I'd be going everywhere with her if I was with her. I'd be like,
I wouldn't let
I
her
don't
leave.
trust you. You seem to be, you know what I mean?
I
Like-
saw you during your twerking days, and I wasn't
Yes.
comfortable with it.
Well, it just seemed like she's going to go, hey, wait, who is that? Joe Namath? I could probably get him. Did you see any of the songs, Jen?
No, I didn't.
So you screwed over as well.
I did.
Was everyone shocked when she just left after Jolie?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if everybody knew what the set list was.
Apparently no one knew.
No one knew, I guess.
Just parts of it.
No, Chris, as you're saying parts of it,
Yeah.
you had the final song. We were all ecstatic.
I know. I was ecstatic too. But there was a change.
act like you're a Miley fan when I know you're not. You don't think about Miley the way we do.
It must have been changed up last second.
Must have been, or somebody was fucking treating you like the town clown, the village idiot.
Maybe this
You
is when
know?
he said that he wanted you to stay away. That's what.
Back off. This turned into the nightmare that you said it was going to be at the opening break.
Good
Exactly. It happened. It actually happened.
Do you know that the other people around here call you a drooling shit eater?
That's
the reputation.
37, Chris? What do you think they're saying?
God.
What's happening up there at Stevie Island?
Yeah, how
Well, Stevie Island, you
It's
know.
a tenser place than
It's
it used to
quieter.
be.
It's
Yeah, what
quieter.
happened?
I don't know. Relationships evolve. People change.
Now remember, I went up to I wanted to meet with Jack yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's not in his office, and I'm thinking to myself, Chris told me 3:15. I was enjoying some tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
I could still be down there smoking, but Chris has fucked me up. So then Jack finally comes in about 8 minutes late, and he goes, "Didn't you see the note on my door?" And he left this tiny note.
How small?
Like if a fly came flying up, it would still need glasses. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like, did you get the note on the door? And I mean, it was a tiny little, like, are they called? I never worked in an office before. Do they post the Post-it notes make sense to you?
Well, a post-it note would be bigger than I think what
No,
you're
this thing
describing.
was tiny.
Yeah, that's not a
Like a
post-it.
stamp.
They
The size of a
do,
stamp.
they do have like the very tiny versions
That
of
was it.
Post-its.
And that
I've
cracked
seen
me
it.
up because I'm like, no, I wouldn't read that note.
When something's that small, I assume it's private. You must have made this so small you wanted no one to read it.
So you were shocked when she ended with Jolene.
I wasn't shocked. I mean, I was shocked when he said, "Oh, she's going to sing We Can't Stop," and then
Never did.
yeah,
How long have you been here at SiriusXM?
I've been here since November.
Okay. Your biggest star yet today? Miley?
Probably, yeah.
Who would be up there in that same area?
Probably no. I think Miley was the biggest person I've seen here.
Who for you, Chris?
Jeff Bridges was pretty gigantic when he came in.
Keith Richards, seeing Keith Richards
Richards
while we
is
were in the
gigantic,
hallway
yeah.
was like the most starstruck, I think.
My doppelganger, Michael Moore.
That's your.
Yeah, we had him on the show.
Yeah,
I forgot.
we did.
I thought you were in that. I can't remember.
No, I asked. I was like,
Vito, who for you?
I froze when Ted Danson was coming in. That like blew my. I freaked out.
Yeah, Ted Danson is one where, like, when he walked through that door, like,
Yeah.
I knew, obviously I was very excited to have him in. I was like, this is huge. And then he walked through the door, and I was like, well, that's really fucking Ted Danson. Like, you get a
He
little
walked
bit.
through the door and then he started hugging you like he knew you. Because
Yeah.
I think he knows. Everyone was like, oh, it's me, Ted Danson.
And
He's
he
got-
was so sweet. And you're right. He just gave me the biggest hug, and he was like, hey, guy. Like, he was
Yeah.
just so happy
Yeah.
to be here. And I'm like, I'm happy that you're here. Why are you happy?
And then I started singing my song to him. I've been dancing with this Ted Danson. He's on cheers and he played Sam Malone. I'm actually kind of glad I was able to get out of that. I didn't know where it was going when it started.
Well, you got out. You really did. You
Yeah.
peaked it.
Yeah. He played Sam,
Sam
Malone. Like, whoop. Okay, improv over.
Like, immediately you're like, Ted Danson bags, Ted Danson bags.
I have to do this show. I believe it's tomorrow night. I don't know what club it is. I think New York Comedy Club. But you go there, and then the audience tells you what your premise is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, how the fuck is that going to work? Like, I do crowd work? They're going, no, just write an act about what they yell out while you're there. And I'm like, if I could do that, I'd be considered the funniest person who's ever lived. I'd really like just even have a couple of minutes.
So you just do a full hour on their premise.
Ladies and gentlemen, elderberry wine. It's it's an odd thing to talk about, isn't it? I don't know where I'm going with this, and you can't prepare for it. Like
Yeah.
if there's something else, like I have something uncomfortable to do, I'll prepare.
Your only preparation is just reading the full encyclopedia.
So you go-
everything that exists.
Yeah, they're like, I was like, okay, how long is the act? They go, well, you got to be up there for 15 minutes. They go, does that seem too long? I go, 1 minute seems too long. Like 1 minute of not knowing what is funny about, truck tires.
Mm-hmm.
But 15 minutes?
No,
As I stated earlier, these are very large tires. Only fit for trucks. You could never put them on a car. Folks.
I mean, is this like some kind of a giant's regular tire?
I don't know what a heart attack feels like, but I imagine this is very much it. I'm sweating. One of my arms is numb. So this is going to be a really uncomfortable situation. Also, I'm that's at New York Comedy Club Wednesday, which sounds, like I said, nightmarish. And then I'm doing something next week for children with cancer.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I don't know how to make them laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Put on a red nose.
You're going against it, right?
Oh, is this the red nose one? The children with cancer?
Patch Adams was really what I was
I didn't
thinking
see
of.
Patch Adams.
Oh, it's honestly I like that more than
I was going
Then
you
not
like that?
Patch.
I think than other. No, then I think most people do. I think it's a good movie.
Oh yeah. Most people despise it. They thought it was too ham-handed.
Yeah.
And the real Patch Adams actually said this: "I was much nicer than him." I was going to open with this, since it's all children. They're going to be, behind the oxygen mask. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like, I hope you can't catch this, huh?
That's good. That's a
Yeah.
great opener.
Yeah. And should have eaten that spinach now, am I right, kids? No, I don't think the children are there. I think we give them money. But I am against kids getting cancer. Now, the elderly getting cancer, I don't have any opinion on whatsoever. And ISIS with cancer, I want that
You're
to happen.
pro.
Yeah.
You're pro ISIS with cancer.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things Trump gave away the other day. Chris, I want you to plug your thing. We're getting close to the end of the show.
Unmasked with Demetri Martin. That's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m. at the SiriusXM studios. In 3 days, go to theinterrobang.com for a chance at free tickets. That's Demetri Martin, Unmasked.
Now, by the way, my friend Jess is running that, and she's the one that yelled out when we were at Doug Love's movies, "Come to the stand."
Mm-hmm.
The dog,
Oh,
and I'm
nice.
like, and they're like, "Where are you going to be?" And I go, "I'm going to be at the stand." But that's odd that just happened. But then she said to me, "Bring Doug to the stand one night." And I go, "I will, but I normally see him on stage. We'd have to leave the stage that he's at, walk down the street to
Right.
your stage."
Doug, get off this stage. I have a different stage for you to be on.
I said to Doug, "There's a stage leaving in 15 minutes. Be under it." And then we all laughed at old-timey humor. Vito, you only go to the stand when I'm not there.
It just happened to be that one night.
Odd.
That was my date night. Just a Thursday night date.
Why don't you bring her to a show that I'm going to be at, and then I can, I'll crowd work you too.
Oh, please.
I don't want to be crowd worked on my date.
You just started dating somebody. Are you dating somebody now?
No.
Fresh out of school?
A year.
Yeah. We know anybody who would be perfect for her?
It's hard because I know so many lovely ladies and so few eligible bachelors that I would.
Well, I mean, Dan's a bachelor, but we don't even think of him as dateable.
Oh, Dan.
But you seem like you
were
don't want to date. Vito seemed like he didn't want to date until he started. Where did you meet this girl, Vito?
At the bar I worked at.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like meeting in a bar. It's bad to tell the children,
I was just operating a bull and I met your mother.
Yeah, it sounds disgusting. First of all, they were like, "Oh, were you living in Houston at the time?"
Yeah, and it already sounds dirty. That sounds like how I fucked your mother.
That could be the new show that's coming to Amazon. This is how I fucked your mother. And I won't stop. Man, too bad we didn't get to see that. We were fucking crazy.
We would have been nuts.
Yeah, this
I
would
mean,
have
we
been.
would have been like throwing shit in the air.
Yeah, it would have been like the fucking School's Out by Alice Cooper. You know what I mean? We'd have been going fucking out of our minds. Is that her right there?
I wish it was.
Ask her to come in and sing that song to my face.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. No, you can't do it. You couldn't even tell us when the last song was. If you would have just told me Jolene was the last song, I'd have been down there.
I wish I knew Jolene was the last song.
I thought there was another song coming.
That's
It
a storm
all leads
coming.
back to Stanley.
Yeah,
All fuck ups lead to Stanley.
that's true. There's no way you can even get insurance the way your fucking luck is. This is why Dan doesn't want you on that big project.
Yeah, and I understand it.
Everyone's going to be talking about it. And I think, you're like, they're going to be, what was that? The Winklevoss twins.
The Winklevoss kids are great. They're doing really well. They're making a lot of money in Bitcoin.
Yeah, but
Really?
when you walked out of that movie, did you like them?
Yeah, I loved them.
No, I didn't.
I sincerely did not.
I like growers.
Crew.
Whatever.
Growers. You like growers, not showers. There was, you guys haven't watched American Gods yet, right?
No.
There's a gay scene that takes place. These two, I don't know where to put them, somewhere between Arabs and Hispanics. It's probably the same makeup that Jen has.
It's the Jen situation.
This
Every
dude
race.
takes off his pants and has an absolute rope ladder for a penis. His penis was so long and yet thin that I said to myself and Gail's mom, I go, I guarantee you he can't get that cock hard. And she's like, what? I go, you're not watching this show? She's like, no, I was reading I go, you just missed the longest, thinnest penis I've ever seen in my life. It was like a licorice whip.
I'm stuck on the rope ladder comparison. It's like unraveling.
I mean,
it just kept going down and down and down.
I mean, I know that technically we use this as a term for a penis that is small, but isn't that technically a needle dick? Long and thin, that seems like a needle dick.
Yes, it was closer to it. See, I'd only used the term this, we said in our neighborhood, and then I found out it wasn't as universal. Hey, needle dick the bug fucker. We would actually say that your penis was so small that you could have sex with a bug.
No, I heard this phrase.
Yeah.
From my boyfriend, who is from the same area.
Is that
as yours.
right?
And then he says it, and I just went, "What did you just say?" And he's like, "Yeah, everyone used to say that." And I was like, "I've never heard this thing before. Needle dick the bug fucker," which is so specific. It's so specific.
It's really hilarious.
It's hilarious, but it's so specific that your dick is like a needle, so much so you're able to fuck a bug.
Yes, I mean, that goes to show you the absolute smallness that we're talking about here. It's not a large penis. You got two, Chris? Was that what that line was for?
No.
So I'm finding out that Miley Cyrus on her way back in, going, and she's dressed as Hannah Montana, is going to do some of her early stuff. Jeez. So we're doing the Father's Day special, right?
Yes, can we airing it on Laugh USA? You know,
Yeah.
make the channel.
Does that mean it's clean?
Everything we do is going to be clean. You and I are going to be clean on there.
Okay.
And I want you at some place to point together like this. Happy Father's Day, Pop.
All right. I definitely,
Top of the world, Pop. It's all going to work out now.
I will do that.
And I'll be like, is that her? Is that my little girl? I can't see or walk right now.
That I will do. And
Let's
I
do a
won't
thing
drop
called-
any F-bombs.
Yeah, let's just call it Deathbed Comedy.
Is that
Deathbed
good?
Comedy. Yeah.
Good
I mean,
title?
Let's just call it Do You Miss Your Dead Dad Comedy.
You're going to be, everyone goes to their dad's funeral.
It's true. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. I almost started crying when you said that.
It's one
Everyone
thing that's
goes-
universal for all of us, I guess.
Everyone
God,
goes-
that's so sad.
Yeah.
What a weird statement.
Chris,
I'm a
did you
weird
go-
Sadder if you don't go, honestly.
Where was he buried?
Cremated.
Potter's Field.
That's what he requested.
So where was the funeral?
It was at St. Patrick's in Queens.
But not buried then.
No, not buried. No, it was cremated.
Did a lot of people come by and go like this? Look at you. You're the spitting image of the old man.
Jesus Christ.
But fatter.
Thanks.
Fuck.
Look at you. What was your dad's name?
John.
He's like this. Look at him. It's like a bloated version of Johnny. It's like Johnny's back, but somebody put an air hose up his ass. Was there a lot of people there?
No. That was a sparse showing. I was fucking
making
annoyed.
you
My
really
mom fucking put the money out to go to the church. I'm like, who's going to show up? What the fuck are you doing?
This is really sad. I'm
wasn't-
not enjoying this anymore.
No?
Although I did enjoy my bad joke. That I won't take away from myself.
It's true.
Are you excited about it, though? Were you excited that day?
I was fucking annoyed, to be totally honest.
Did they hand you the flag that your dad had?
For dodging.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the last man to die from HIV/AIDS, John Stanley.
He just refused the meds. He said, what do I need these for? I don't know.
Where did you say your dad passed away at?
In Columbia Hospital.
Nice.
Uptown, right? Yeah.
That's where I was born.
Is that right?
Oh my God, the
Yeah.
same day.
Yeah, the same day your
Same
dad.
exact day.
That's reincarnated.
Oh my God.
Do you think I'm your dad?
John?
Did your dad? Did you ever make your dad laugh?
I think so as a child, but we didn't, like, for the last, 6 or 7 years, we didn't really talk to each other.
Let me ask you this: you ever kiss your dad?
Like, on the mouth?
Yeah, well, anyway.
Oh.
On the face, anyway.
I don't. Probably as a child, I don't remember as an adult.
You don't have any memory of giving your dad a kiss.
Not really.
Dan, did you?
Yeah, it's perfectly natural.
Vito, do you remember?
I don't know. I don't really remember. It was only like 4 years. I didn't get invited to my dad's funeral.
Oh, that's really sad.
He would have made a scene.
That's really sad. I hate this so much.
I wish your dad could have lived to see how much weight you gained.
But had that nice year where he saw me lose it, though.
He had one good year.
I'm sure your dad would have thought this isn't even humanly possible.
You got to see me gain weight twice.
You ever hear Bobby do that bit on how many times he's gained weight?
Oh,
He's like,
number of fats?
He's like, this is my 6th fat. It's so fucking funny because it's true. It was E-Rock. All right, we're wrapping this up, Chrissy.
Yes, we are. I just want to remind everyone, Unmasked with Demetri Martin, that's happening this Friday, 1:30 p.m. That's in 3 days at the SiriusXM studios. Go to theinterrobang.com for a chance of free tickets.
Nice. I'm going to be there.
We'll see you again in 1974.
Ladies and gentlemen, the evening is over. We hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and we'll see you all again in 1974. Good evening!